stream open so y'all can see my transition.
Wait, it's on.
Damn, am I lagging? What the fuck?
You on YouTube?
All right, no, on Twitch.
Not Twitch.
All
Yeah.
right. So Kyrie, damn it, you supposed to be here when I told the story at the beginning, my nigga. All right, so Tay.
Failure.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up? What's up?
So I
I
was
feel
out
like
at
you
the
can't have that as your transition.
bitch. That's not the transition. That's just the starter screen. That is the starting screen. The transition is gonna come when I switch it over to the Discord. So Tay,
Still feel like you can't have
All right.
that.
Tell
bitch,
me the
it's
news.
Dashy. It's free use. I'm sure he wouldn't even care. So,
But tell
My
me. Put me
popular
on. Put me
vote.
on.
so I was at the club with Ernest the other day, right? We was
Mhm.
out
Mhm. Mhm.
partying, drinking, having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I had some apple juice.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ernest had some apple cider, and then
Yeah,
that
you're right. My
apple
bad. My bad. My
cider
bad.
turned into
Oh, the
some
apple cider.
yeah, and then some apple cider turned into some green apple flavored Smirnoff, and
Okay.
it
Ooh.
Okay.
turned out
Okay.
Ernest
Fancy.
ended up
Fancy.
having a bit one too many drinks last night.
That
I
sounds
was
good.
like,
Okay.
Ernest, you might want to chill, bro. He was like, nah, man, we out here living life right now. I was like, Ernest, we just want to have a
Mhm.
relaxing Tuesday. He was like, nah, it's time to get fucked up. I was like, Ernest, we're not white. We don't say that. And he was like, nah, tonight's the night. And so there Ernest was out on the dance floor,
Well, I sound like
looking
Kevin
like,
Hart.
and there Ernest was out there on the dance floor with his glow necklaces and his glow sticks in his hand. I was like, Ernest, what are you doing? He was like, it's hot in
That's a
here.
funny sight.
I was like, Ernest, keep that on. And you know what he said?
What?
Ernest said, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Welcome to Nobody from New York podcast, episode 12. We're back after missing a week due to some extenuating circumstances. Since nothing really happened, I'm just gonna tell you somebody died in GTA. That way you can't question us about it, cause I'm an asshole like that.
I
That's
was.
neither here nor
I was about to
there.
say. I was about to say. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I was about to say, who the fuck died?
Ain't nobody died, but I don't want
My
people asking
condolences
questions, so
to
we're gonna say somebody
the
passed away.
non-existent.
Hey, Gino, what's good, my nigga? Thanks for hopping in chat. Um, so today we gonna get into it. Today, I might fly off the handle a little bit. Today, we gonna talk about some real shit. All right, real nigga shit,
Alright.
real people shit, real worker shit. Down at the bottom, people who grind, people who go through life, people who go through trials and tribulations, people who barely afford to make rent. We gonna get into some real shit.
You just described all of my situation, right?
Hey,
That's because it's the everyman situation we
that's the
talking about
point.
today.
That's the point.
We talking on the everyman situation right now, bruh. Today we was talking about problems in the 9 to 5 workplace. When I say 9 to 5, whether you working full time or part time, you gotta go into work once or twice a week. These are problems you experience within the general workplace.
Oh boy.
That's what we talking about. This is what we getting into today. This is
We're
what
getting it now, right?
what happened?
If we going, I gotta start. I have
Oh,
to start.
we about to
Oh,
get
by
into
all
it. We
means.
about to get into it.
Go,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
go ahead, Tay. Go ahead, Tay, because I'm
It
fly
Let
sounds
me
back.
like
start.
y'all got some issues. I don't really have issues like that, so
The customers, just so you knock somebody out once on the job.
okay,
What?
yeah. Okay, that's a
Oh,
different
You
story.
did?
hey, we'll get to that one next. We'll get to that one next. It's the customers, bruh. The customers get mad crazy to you when you working, or they lose all kinds of common sense.
Wait, hold on, Tay, hold on. Real quick. We all gonna go through where we work at. So me, your main host, Mac Daddy with the crack Daddy, Chaos. You know what I'm saying? I work at a cafe, like a coffee type cafe, you know what I'm saying? I serve coffee to people type shit. People come there and whatnot. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna speak on too much. You know, y'all gotta
Are
speak
you
on
a
too much on
fucking
where y'all work.
barista?
Cause,
Goddamn.
Not even gonna say where you work.
nah, you don't gotta get into that. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
gotta know all that.
We don't need to get into, we might get to a level, niggas ain't need to know all that. You don't got no specific.
No, no,
It's
no, no, no.
general
You got to give him
ideas.
the Addy. You got to give him the Addy.
The Addy is kiss my ass. That's what the Addy is.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
So who
For
wanna go
sure.
next to say where they
You
work?
just lost 3 followers right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
It is what it is. Who wanna go next to say where they work?
I work at a grocery store.
No
Alright.
wonder you stay
movie
with some kid.
theater.
No wonder.
Shut up, Damien.
That
Kyrie
makes
might
a
have
lot of
got
sense, though.
Kyrie might have gotten overshadowed, but Kyrie work at a movie theater.
Indeed, I do.
Oh, Kai said something. I did not hear.
Because they're like people talking at the same time. It's fine.
Ernest, go ahead.
I mean, I work in freaking Manhattan. I'm a Whole Food shopper.
You
Work at
didn't
Whole
even have
Foods.
to say man.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot! He actually said
oh,
Whole Foods. Hey, tell me things, please. So you gonna do nuke me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Whole Foods in Manhattan anyway.
I
Damien, go
think they
ahead.
might. Don't.
I am a sales rep for a gym.
Yeah. So that's where we work. So you see. Oh wait, Justin, go ahead.
I knew you was gonna forget him too. In my head, I knew it was gonna happen.
I was waiting for
Because
it.
I don't know why I thought he said it. And I was like, wait, no, he didn't say it.
My current job is factory work, but the story I have to tell is when I was working landscaping for a cemetery.
No.
I,
What?
I, I
Right?
do.
Yep.
Hey, we gonna get into that. So yeah, as you
Yeah.
can all see, we all on the ground workers. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that be on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Be broken. Well, except for Ernest, but the rest of us be broken and shit. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? So when you get in this real life perspective, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is probably gonna come up again. We're probably gonna run through this topic of conversation again, because either
You know
one,
what's crazy? I feel like we did already too.
we probably did. We
It
talked about
came
stuff
up
that
and
pisses
things
us
that we
off.
hate.
Yeah. So like we lightly touched on it and things that we hate, but like 100%, like either until we stop working 9 to 5. But I say that, but like I know even when I stop working 9 to 5, like I'm gonna see people do the shit that I hate when I'm out at places. Like if I go to restaurants and people do the shit that I hate to people who work 9 to 5, bro, I'm gonna get annoyed by it and I'm gonna have to talk about it. So I know it's gonna be a reoccurring thing. But you know what? That's a good thing because hopefully the more people that I see, the better people we could make. Cause I'm tired of y'all, bro. I'm tired. I'm so tired of y'all, bro. Acting like I ain't got no home training. I ain't grown up with no responsible parents to teach how to act right, bro. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But Cam, I'm gonna let you go ahead, take. Go ahead, take.
Yeah, so for me, it's just the customers. You want to get real brazy with people when they working. You really want to press. You really want to annoy somebody when they're working. But once you see them off the clock, it's a whole change of tone. Like I remember some old dude tried to curse me out like while he was driving away. Wait,
Right.
then I was hanging out with one of my homies outside the clock. We wanted to go see a movie, right? And then I seen him. I thinking that he was with his grandkids, and I'm like, hey, you remember me, don't you, good sir? And then he was like, and then he instantly recognized me and just scurried off.
That's hilarious.
Just Just
So,
scurried
so
off.
you out
Oh,
here pressing grandpas when they walking with their grandkids?
wait,
Yes,
oh wait,
I
hold on.
will.
Check the stream real quick. Wait, watch the transition. check the transition on stream real quick. Bow. Tell me y'all
Okay.
saw it. Tell me y'all saw it.
Okay.
Why is that in there, bro?
That's the
Why is
Why is
that
transition.
that in
in
there?
That's my transition screen, bro. For those who don't know that, that's one of my good friends, Tremaine. Bruh.
Support is
I found
dancing.
it. I
Support
found
is
it.
dancing and follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure. I'll shout him out by the end for sure, for sure. Well, yeah. Bro, I found it when I told you I was doing my phone dump, and I was like, yo. I was like, I'm setting it. So that's a perfect transition screen. But yeah,
Oh no,
It'd be
that was
layers
it.
to freaking customers. There's just layers to them because, like, of course they're just disrespectful, like on end. But then some are just like stupid.
Overly. Yeah.
Like I gotta question how you even graduated out of like high school. Because
Cheating.
Oh my god, bro.
you know what? Yeah, it probably is cheating. Like if you can't read. Like it's not even like a paragraph. It'd be like 3 words. It'd be like, oh, what is this? I'm like, bro, the sign's right there. You need to freaking say what chocolate milk is? Do you not
Um,
know what chocolate milk look like?
I mean, it is confusing. I mean,
What?
sometimes it's a different color.
Ernest,
Yo,
don't start
Ernest,
Ernest,
what do
casting
you
me
mean,
surprised.
Ernest? No,
you stop, Ernest.
Ernest.
You stop it.
Er-
You stop it,
what
Ernest.
other colors have you seen chocolate milk, Ernest? Please explain.
What
That's neither here
the
nor
light
there.
brown?
That's neither here nor there. Shut your ass up, Ernest. Yeah. Go ahead, Kyrie.
And then it's like, and then when I give you the answer, now I know maybe most times like I'm like straight faced, it's whatever. Now on occasion, maybe I'll just be so baffled at what I was just asked by whatever person that I might make a face or two, but then I'll catch myself,
Bro,
and
I be
then they're
having
gonna
to
get
hold that
offended,
shit. I be having to hold myself sometimes, bro. I just.
and I'm
Oh,
like,
y'all hold yourselves back. I don't do that shit.
and not because you see, Damien, I need the money. I'm not about to have freaking old man William Brigham Jensen freaking report to my manager and get me fired, written up or something. Because if that happens, I gotta beat somebody up.
You
And then
better
I'll
get
go
Do
to
it,
through with
Curry.
your
jail.
managers.
Yeah, do it, Curry. They got life alert. They'll be just fine.
And then I'm gonna go to
Like,
jail.
Damien
Okay?
is also in a different position. Like, first of all, Damien, your relationship with your
Like
manager is
like arm
completely
thrusting.
different.
That's what I'm saying. He better get close with his managers. That way you can talk crazy.
Bro, I honestly, I be talking crazy, my
Well,
man.
most of them right now
I have
like
good
me,
managers.
so I'm not worried about that.
Must be nice. Must be nice to have good management.
I have one assistant manager, but I get into that later. She not bad. I'll get into that later. Nah, bro. Like I need to know who raised you people. And when I speak on stuff that I know about, like, a lot of it is because I know I'm not the only one. Because my niggas here, like, everybody here besides Tay and Justin, I've known from since high school. Right? And we have literally, it's gonna be fucking crazy when I say this. We have literally almost known each other for almost half of our entire lives. Which is insane to say out loud. It's fucking insane.
Indeed.
But
It is.
but I know Tay and Justin is people with common sense, even though Justin be nonsensical. But common sense, none the least. So I need to understand who raised you people. Because when I grew up broke. I grew up less fortunate than other people. I didn't have the worst life, but I didn't have the best life. And I've been through some trials and tribulations. But my mother taught me manners, bro. She taught me manners. My mother taught me some simple shit such as when you get up from a table, you push your chair in, bro. What is wrong with you people? Why do people always leave where tables you sitting at? Don't push your chair in, bro. You push your chair in so the chair is not in the way for other people who gotta walk by, bro. I'm so tired of y'all, bro. I gotta clean the tables, bro, and I
See,
gotta push these
but see,
damn chairs
that's
in,
mad
bro.
work
Oh my
though. Like,
god, yo.
do you know how much work it is to just like push something like 2 inches?
It's
Hmm.
not that hard, and
It's
that's why I
crazy.
say, like, I know I speak. I know I'm not the only
Hey,
one
Curry.
because we go out to
I
eat
would be
often.
inclined to agree with that if I don't push carts for hours. So, like, to me, that's no excuse.
Man, because
Of
like
course it's not. But to them, that's the logic. You
it's
can't
the
be
same.
bothered.
It's the same. Cause I hang out with these people often. We go out to eat all the time. People do not have to tell us to push our chairs in when we leave restaurants. Or if somebody just happens to forget, we remind each other. Or we push it in for the other person. It's so simple, bro. Oh my god, bro. I hate people, bro. I hate people, bro. It's so simple. Like, what savages raised you? Like, damn, man. Just pushing a chair. Pushing the.
You know, I wonder if people watching this stream can guess about the type of people we talking about.
Bro, I know for a fact people
I would
who
hope
tune into
so.
the stream.
I feel like the
Hold
common
on.
person will definitely relate to all of this.
No. bro, they gonna know for sure. And like another thing people do, this shit get me so tight, bro. Like even if you are polite, even shut up, Jeezy. Even if you are polite, right? Do not come in to somewhere 10 minutes before it closes, my nigga. Like if it's an emergency, and you really need it at something, fine. But on a casual day, we close in like 10 minutes. We clearly get ready to close. Why do you feel the need to come and get some last minute shit, bruh? Why?
Oh, I got some stories on closing,
Bro,
boy.
real
Oh
quick,
boy.
like literally today, right? As I said, I work in a cafe. We have food that are on display, and we take the food out from the display to give to the customers, but we re up and all that good stuff. And so but when we close for the night, we wrap up the food that's on display. So it's literally like the cafe closed at 5 o'clock today. It's legit like 4:55. All the food in the display is wrapped up, bro. This lady walks in. She goes and she look at it, bro. She looked through the display and she looked through all the food. You can see it's wrapped up, and she gonna ask for a damn slice of cheesecake for what? For what? 4:55. What do you need a slice of cheesecake from the cafe for? Go somewhere. Go to
She
Starbucks
was
up the block, yo.
hungry.
Like that, yo.
Did you give it a slice?
Yes, good customer
No.
service.
Oh no, no. I
Bro,
would have been like, listen, all food is
bro.
done by 4:50 at least. You could get
She,
coffee
oh
between
my
getting no
god,
damn
bro. She
food.
she's so lucky that I really be's a gracious ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, I'm with
Yo,
Damien on that one.
bro. I was
Nah,
like, you
nah.
see
I would
it
have given
wrapped
it to
up,
her and
bro.
be like, "You probably got like 2 days to live anyway. I might just let you have this one."
I'm like, damn, and she tried to be nice and smiling about it and shit like that.
Okay then.
Like,
Jeez.
luckily, I'm not too mad because like she was like, this her first time coming here, and she was like, she seen it before she the hours it closed. I was like, damn man, like, but you see it wrapped up though. It's wrapped in a
Oh, okay.
plastic
No, no, no,
wrap.
no, no, no. In that particular case, then I'll give her a pass.
Not Tyreek, it's in the
I thought.
plastic wrap, bro.
Oh, no. But you said like she needs, been here before. You know the hours. I'm like, I mean, granted, the cafe, like, you weren't like near like a college too. So I mean, like, I would guess you like inference on like when it will be
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
open.
know on a
But
level it's like, but it's wrapped up, Kyrie. The food is wrapped up. That means we actively have to unwrap the shit to give it to you. If you come to somebody's house and food is wrapped up, what that mean? That
oh
means
yeah,
shit
nah, yeah.
over. You go to a barbecue and all the shit is in the aluminum trays, got the aluminum tray closed up on top of it. Why? Cause niggas getting ready to go, then you came late. The food was open, the
It's
food coming
leftovers.
now cause you late now, nigga.
Actually, for a barbecue, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna take my plate home.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's
yeah,
different.
I
Yeah,
will
the
open that
barbecue,
shit
but
up.
I'm just saying what it represents, though, my nigga. Like, damn. Like,
okay, but would it be like wrapped up? Like you would get your plate to take home, and then you won't put it away to wrap it up. Like it's probably gonna be in like some saran wrap at best, but not no tinfoil. You know,
I don't,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah, but it
different.
sound like
like
to me,
saran
it
wrap, my
sound
nigga.
like needless bitching.
All right, well,
You can go, my nigga. You can go. You can take your ass somewhere. You can take your ass, Mr. Fight a customer. You can take your ass somewhere, my nigga.
I was a customer.
Customer.
oh, it was your family, your co-work brethren. Full shame.
Even worse,
That
nigga.
Out here, Mike Tysoning
oh, I
your
was
whole
about to say
fam.
some brazy.
Uh huh.
I remember he called me to talk to me about this too.
Uh
You was proud of it.
oh, he's flexing it.
Give, give me
100% he
all
was
one two
flexing it.
Pokemon shoe. No, please.
Nah, that shit
Nah,
had me.
see,
That shit had me hot.
Go
I
nah,
had
ahead,
to
cause
nigga.
just
see,
get
Speaking
it
the
nah,
out.
cause
truth, then,
see,
my
Like,
nigga.
no,
Speaking the
nah, no
truth.
cap. If nah, I can't even fault him because if I were in the same position, I probably would have called him too to tell him about it. I can't
Let
even
him,
cap to it.
let him
Weird.
speak his truth then. Alright, just to break down what happened.
I thought we were going in the order.
There was no
There ain't no
order.
order.
There's
Sure,
no order.
go.
No order.
Oh,
We don't have no order
all right.
here.
It's all right.
There's no order.
Regular
All
day.
Discord.
Hold on. I need to. Never mind. I guess I can't.
Something in my
Um,
face.
It was a regular day at work in the cemetery. Had a weed whacker going around the stones. Cleaning them up.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously in a cemetery, the stones are pretty much in lines. So me and my boy hit like 4 lines in 2 lots. I'm lying. We hit like 4 lines in like 1 lot, and then these other African dudes hit like 1 line in their lot. So when we finished
Yeah,
up our
please.
lot, it, in because the cemetery was weird.
Mm.
It,
Weird
in this
how.
specific lot, there was only like 8 or 10 lines, somewhere around there. So when we finished our lot, we just sat down and watched.
Hey, Sue.
And yo,
All right, I was finding people in the in the chat. Justin.
Justin.
Hope he died.
That person
Throw
that
him,
was boxing
throw,
me
throw him at the
backwards.
graveyard and he went up and died.
That's what
Nah,
happened. That's what happened. He chose choice from the crypt. No nigga, he ended up in one.
hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
Yeah,
you
what's
go.
up?
all right, cool. So when we finished our lot, right, we sat down and we just watched. These niggas gonna start calling us all sorts of lazy. We not doing our jobs and all sorts of shit like that. So we got up and
Wait, hold on a
went
second.
over
Hold on a
to
second. Hold
their
on a second. Hold on a
lot.
second. So you say you hear me twice or everybody twice?
Fuck.
Gotta make sure this shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure this shit. Just me? You
Just
still hear me twice or just once?
I hear you.
On the stream, it says that he can hear
Yeah,
him
on the
twice.
stream. And then y'all got the stream open or not? Real quick. Why does it hear me twice then?
Oh
I have it
fuck.
open, but it's paused.
Oh,
I
well,
just hear the
mine
comments
is
coming
on
in.
mute.
You still hear me twice too or no? Damn, it wasn't like this yesterday when I was streaming.
That's the
Damn, what the
one
fuck
thing
going on?
bad about this game, bro. Once you kill a human, it's over for you.
No, that's usually what happens in real life.
That's correct.
I'm
Yeah.
playing a
Yeah.
Vampire Masquerade.
Go on though. Continue on with the story, Justin.
Sound like I got two
Or
votes.
are you still
Yeah, go
cleaning
ahead,
up?
Justin. I'll figure
Gotcha.
this out.
Oh, hold on. I'm in the middle of a fight. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Shit.
Is he also cutting out for anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know if it was just me.
Oh, y'all can keep going. I'm trying to figure this out.
All right. Well, since Justin is,
My
busy.
fault. I didn't know I was gonna have to tell my story so soon, so I started up another match. 100% my fault.
Yes.
All
Go,
right.
go ahead.
So I work in sales. Kind of mundane ass job. Sell memberships for a gym. The majority of them are white people. Just to give you a little hint on the
It's
bullshit
just
that I gotta
Twitch.
deal with. What?
You can't
That's
say that
always
on
just
Twitch.
Twitch.
No,
Because
I'm
that's
just
like
Well,
messing
we'll be alright.
with
Yeah,
you.
we'll be fine.
No, I'm just messing with you.
So freaking, I'm at work one day. Somebody comes in saying that they wanna, purchase some membership. They want a tour of the gym. I'm like, cool, I could help you out. So I'm over here giving them the tour, showing them all the places in the gym, you know, working my magic to make these motherfuckers buy the shit. Literally at the end of the tour, he's with me. He's walking around. He sees people working out. He sees people at the front desk. The gym is open. Your boy gonna ask me, is the gym open, by the way? I'm just
Bruh.
like, my
Nah,
God.
man.
I literally I had to pause. I was like, what? he was like, are you guys open? I'm like, what do you
No.
mean? I had to hit him with the what are you talking about, my guy?
And
We
he
literally
thought
just
they were
walked
paid
around.
actors for their tour.
I'm like, we just walked around. How do you? What kind of question is that? I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. Are you guys open? I'm just like, my guy. We just walked around. You see people working out. Like all ounce of professionalism went out the window because I was just like, are you serious, bro? And he was like, yeah, it's a serious question. I was like, my guy, I'm sorry.
Are you
They're
sorry?
not sorry.
I'm like, bro, you see people working out. What kind of question is that, man? I literally had to just sit there and look at him, like, like, oh, bro. And like my manager was right there too, and she's looking at me, and she's looking at him, and
You
she's
look. You,
just like,
yeah,
she
look.
shook her head like, yo. Well, like, the name doesn't even match the person. I'm just like, that's not even a fucking name. But whatever. She come in with a guest pass, and I'm trying to get sales, so I let Shorty come in. She has all her information, COVID vaccine and everything. She's been chilling for like 15 minutes, just working. And as soon as my managers come in, just on cue for no reason, the lady screamed. Like she just
Oh,
fucking screamed out of nowhere, and we didn't know it was her at first. Like we just heard the scream, and my manager's just like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like,
Test,
"Bro, don't look
test.
at me."
All right. Y'all keep going. Give me like a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay.
He was gonna do that anyway. Anyway,
yeah.
No, no, but I have to like leave the Discord, so I'll be right back.
bye.
We still want to continue without you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, get out of here.
Okay, I think I got it fixed. All right.
Anyway, so she just fucking screams randomly. I'm just like, what? We're just like, what the fuck? So we didn't know it was her. So then, now I'm in the office with both of my managers. We working for a game plan to get these last minute sales for the end of the month. And she screams again, and this time it was louder. And my
Oh yeah.
freaking manager was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?" She said it dumb loud too, and I'm just like, "Bro, she just fucking screaming." So literally for like the
Was she
next,
just working out and screaming?
yeah, she was just working out, screaming, and just like talking to herself
Working
mad
out.
loud.
Okay.
Like for no random
Yo,
reason, she was just like, "Yo," literally like 2 minutes later, she said down loud, "Don't do that to me, bitch." And I was just like, "What?"
yo,
Like nobody's near her or anything.
So does she have
yo.
Tourette's?
That's what we thought. So we didn't wanna violate and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Off rip. So my man was just like, if she yells again, give her a warning or whatever. And I was just like, listen, don't ask me to do that, bro. I got no self control. I'm gonna be like, what is good with you? Are you okay? Are you fucking insane? So she tells my boy, Denzel, like, yo, if she screams again, just go talk to this lady, see what's good with her. So she does it again. It was just mad random. And then she was literally just sitting down, like shaking her head mad violently. Like you ever seen somebody get possessed in a movie and they out here twitching and shit? She was
Yeah.
doing that.
Jeez.
My sixth sense was already like, bro, I'm gonna have to get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna have to call out for the rest of the day because she bugging out. I'm not about to get caught up in that. So my boy go over, to be like, give her a warning, like, are like, are you okay? You can't be screaming like that. He goes up to her and he taps her on the shoulder, and he's like right next to her, like she could clearly see him. And then she just looks at him and like starts flailing her arms and fucking screams. And then she's like, "Ah!" And we're just like, what the fuck is good with you?
Uh
Like
huh.
no reason, and it gets even worse. So
Ow, yo.
after we give her the warning, she calms down, and then she goes on like this leg press machine, and she's just sitting down. She takes her mask because she's wearing the mask while she work out. She don't really have to. She vaccinated, but she takes the mask, puts it on her forehead, puts it over her eyes, and starts fucking dancing out of nowhere.
What?
Y'all should have kicked
What?
her ass. I'm sorry. Y'all should have kicked her out.
Yeah.
Please tell me y'all kicked.
Nah,
Okay.
she
For a second
literally
there, I
just
thought you
starts
said
fucking
you should have kicked her
dancing.
ass. I was like, whoa, you can't.
She literally just starts fucking randomly dancing in the middle, and then one of the members just starts laughing, and then she looks at him and is just like, "You want to marry me?" And
Yo,
he's just
Yo.
like, "What the fuck?" That's what I'm
all right.
saying, man. Like she's off her whole shit. So then out of nowhere, freaking one of my managers, um, he goes over to her and he's just like, "Listen, are you okay? Do you need help? Because you kind of acting crazy." And it looks like she's understanding what he's talking about because she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually just done with my workout. I'm gonna go leave." And we're just like, cool. So then my managers is stressed out. So this like we gonna go on a cigarette break. We see you in 5 minutes. So they go upstairs. I'm watching the front desk real quick, and then one of my trainers, she goes into the women's locker room, to use the bathroom, and then she comes out, and it's just like this crazy ass bitch screaming in there. I don't know what's good with her, and
Hey, yo,
I'm just,
Bro.
yo, she's literally just screaming mad crazy in the locker room. And then I literally hear her now because I wasn't even thinking about it, but I hear her and she's just bugging out. Like it's just random screaming. And she's just saying, "I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch." I'm just like, and we're all just like, okay. So I call my manager, because my boss, she's a female. I'm like, yo, Shorty's bugging out in the locker room. Can you come handle this? Because I can't go in there. You know, that's not my jurisdiction.
Facts,
Freaking,
facts,
she goes
facts.
These
in there.
niggas do not get paid enough for that, bro.
Yeah, I was like, she goes in there and she takes my other manager with her, and he's a dude, but he a little, he not even a little, he a lot fruity. So she thought it was kind of okay, and nobody else really cared. So he goes in with her because, you it makes sense if she acting crazy and you going solo dolo, you gonna have to box the bitch, and
Nah, that's facts.
yeah. So he goes in with her.
Nah, he spitting. He spitting.
He goes in with
Man,
her.
just imagine this brawling security dude just boxing some old back.
It be
Yo,
like that, nigga. It be like that. I almost had to fight some homeless people sometimes, bro. It just be like that.
I knew that's why you lost your.
so he goes in with her, and then 2 minutes later, she comes out saying, "You visually raped me, blah blah blah.
Hey, watch
Why
that
you look?"
R word, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like,
No, you,
what the?
nigga. I'm talking about you. So
But
you
that's
to
what
watch
she
the R
said.
word. I
I'm just
know
like,
you say R word, me, nigga, on this
I'm just
stream.
like, what are you talking about? That's not even
Yeah,
a
you get.
thing.
Nah, yeah, I think it is a thing
I don't think that's a thing.
because people do because I see a lot of streamers do actively avoid it.
No, he meant
And
No,
Damien.
I'm
Damien's
talking
talking about
about
what the lady said. You're talking
the
about
yeah,
what he
visual
said.
the visual
yeah,
R
that's what
word.
I'm trying to say.
That's not
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
thing.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just, what the hell are you talking about, Tay?
You were talking about the R word, right?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
the
the
lady
lady
said
said that
that
Damien's
he
manager visually
visually.
R word her.
Yeah, and I'm saying like I hear like some streamers actively avoid the word when they're on like stream or something, or some platforms avoid it. But go on.
Tay, you
That's not
talking
what I'm
about two
talking about.
different things, Tay.
Oh, my
You-
fault.
I'm talking
Continue.
about the actual thing I said.
like
Visually
she
R word.
said that.
That
the,
don't
Ah,
even exist.
the lady
I don't
who
think.
the crazy lady at Damien's job said that to Damien's manager.
ah.
Yeah, and I'm just like That's not a thing. I said it dumb loud. Like that's not a fucking thing. Is that? I'm like that's not a thing. So she's just leaving. She called him a dumbass, N word, everything. I was
Oh
just like,
wow.
yeah. Well, I mean, she wasn't a she wasn't a mayonnaise lady. She was a she was a she was
Hispanic.
she was of chocolate descent,
Black.
which made it even worse. I was just like, you can't say that to your boy. Y'all literally the same thing. Like, I don't understand.
Uh, that is wild.
Like, she got so crazy, and then she was just walling up the stairs, and then it looked like the manager was gonna beat her ass. It looked like she was about to get jumped, and I was just like, I mean, I don't know what happens if y'all do that. I might record it though, just to save it. But if y'all do end up jumping the lady, I wasn't here. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't see nothing. I got y'all back. But yeah, that was the whole crazy, crazy lady that just randomly came in, and that was only like at 10 in the morning. That wasn't even the whole day.
It was in the morning.
That was at
Nigga,
10 in the morning,
nigga, I thought
bro.
you told the story that took place at night, nigga.
No, that was 10 in the freaking morning. I'm just like,
Yeah, damn, bro.
that was such a long day.
Uh, shit, I could imagine.
All right. So that was your whole story. Now that
Yeah.
I'm not in a match and I can hear everybody and whatnot. Um.
Honestly, I think Damien's story is probably like that one's probably the best one.
Yeah. So far, that definitely beats mine. I tell you that. Or at least I think it beats mine.
No, pause. I'm not even done. I'm not done.
Oh.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay, it gets better.
It gets better. So, the gay manager that I had, he's black, and apparently the lady called the
Yes, yes.
cops, and you
Wow.
know
Okay.
they come into the gym mad aggressive because she told the cops, what she said, that he did the whole R word thing, and you know we don't really trust cops like that. 'Cause, my manager he's a black male, and she told the cops that the perpetrator is still on the scene. So when the cops got here, they was being mad hostile, and to my front desk dude, my boy Denzel, and he's also black, so they was already coming at him crazy, and your boy Denzel was just like, I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know who called the cops. And I had to come in. I was just like, nobody here called the cops. I was like, yeah, y'all gotta relax real quick, because they was going like mad crazy on my boy. I was like, no, nobody called the cops here. So I'm gonna get you my manager so you can come talk to her, so she can come talk to you real quick. Just you gotta chill out, because they was really going mad crazy. And I knew the woman had called because they had sent like three female officers, and it's usually not like that. They usually be sending like mad dudes. So considering what she said, I was just like, they probably sent more female officers so she would be comfortable in the situation. And so like my manager had to talk to them and everything, because they was
Oof.
coming in mad hostile, and like my business director was also there, and it was a lot. But that my manager handled the cops and whatever, professionalism and all that shit. But here comes the real weird part. 20 minutes later, we get a call at the gym. The caller ID said Cat Mama,
Oh.
CATMOMMA, and we're just like, what the fuck kind of caller ID is this? Whose name is this? So I picked up the phone, just in case it might be a sale, which was a bad idea on my part, because it was the lady
He was
on the
already
phone.
suspicious.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was the lady on the phone. So I literally pick up the phone, and instantly she's just like, "Hey, Damian Cruz." I'm like, "How the fuck you know it's me?"
A whole government and
Yo,
everything,
what?
bro.
Bro, that's
Yo.
wild.
I didn't even say my name. All I say is, "Hey, this is such and such location. How can I help you?" Instantly said, "Hey, Damian Cruz." I was just like, "Huh? How you know the fuck is me?" I was like, "How the fuck you even
Oh
get this number?"
no.
But then I remembered.
Oh no. I got to move. I gotta change locations.
I'm just like, my business card is at the front of the gym, but I didn't see her grab one on her way out. Because she was talking.
Nah,
She was,
she been scouting you, my dude. She been scouting you.
yeah, but
Yeah, I was
this
gonna say that sounds like she was outside the joint, just like
is the first
calling
time I
and
ever
waiting
seen
to.
that lady come into the gym or anything. It's the first time I ever saw her. First time I ever dealt with some weird shit like that. So for her to know my name and voice off rip, it was just like, all right, that's a little sus, and it gets more sus.
A little.
She didn't even call pertaining about anything that happened in the gym. It was like nothing even happened. This this fucking crazy lady was just like, "Hey, Damian Cruz, I think you're cute. You want to go to
Wait,
the movies or something?" I'm just like, "Huh?"
There you
yo,
go.
Eric, what you just ask me? I hope it wasn't a stupid question.
There you go.
No, I
Yo.
didn't. So I'm just, yo, dude. My first initial response was like, "Excuse me, what?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think you cute. You want to take me to the movies or something?" I was like, first of all,
Oh, oh,
no.
oh. She just want
Oh,
you to take her to the movies.
yeah.
Okay.
And she gave a
First of
whole
all,
different name
no.
on the phone.
You could let her take you to the movies. You get some free
Oh,
stuff.
no. You think I want to be dealing with that? She
Now,
was out of the
granted, you might need like some bodyguards on you,
Yeah, I
because
would have called you, and for you could be my bodyguard.
I would have done it.
Facts.
I would have seen this firsthand.
Kyrie, you want to 15 minutes into the movie, you probably would have to box her real quick. You
I
would
would
have
have
had to
pulled up
stomp
just
her
to
out with the
laugh.
Do
body.
it.
I would have pulled up just to laugh about the shit.
yeah, man, I would ask y'all to record this whole thing.
Geez. I was just like, well, I have a girlfriend, so that's a dub. And she was
Uh
like,
huh.
well, you can have your options open and everything, you know. She was like,
Yo,
she don't gotta know, we could just be, very close friends. I was like, no. I was like, you saw how you was acting in the gym? No way in hell.
Ain't no
I
way
was
in
like,
hell.
nah. I literally said, like, you ain't see how you was acting in the gym? No way, bro. Ain't no way. And she
You
was just
gotta
like,
give her points for effort at this point.
no,
No,
no. I was like,
not by any means.
no,
that's
no,
you
she gets nothing,
enabling the
Kyrie.
insanity. You was enabling right
She
there.
she gets she gets 2 points
She don't
for
get
No,
no
effort.
she
damn
does not.
points.
She
She
gets
gets
2 points.
negative points.
Don't get
She
no
loses
points.
points.
Dude,
Exactly.
dude,
Yeah,
it,
that's like
it,
negative points.
it gets even worse. She was just like, "Oh, I know. I was just having a bad day because I haven't gotten none in a minute." I was just like, "That don't got nothing to do with me."
Should have sent her
It
Kyrie way
does,
then.
Damien. She wants you.
Since Kyrie said she got points, you should have sent her Kyrie way.
She
Yeah,
no,
now that
Right.
I'm thinking about it, if I ever encounter some crazy crackhead again, I'm just be like, I got my boy right here. You know, he he tall,
Look,
dark, and
no.
look,
handsome. I can give it to him.
Damon, you gotta be like, hey, he got that thing. That's why they call him Black Magic. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm
But
like, you
you
know
see,
what his
Damien,
name
they
is?
specifically ordered you. They tapped on you on the Uber Eats app. They want Damien.
No.
And plus, he tall.
Yes.
You gotta say he's tall too.
Yeah, he's
Yo,
tall.
Yeah,
He got
6
Damien is
feet.
taller than me, by like an inch.
It was like, you know what they say about feet, big feet, big meat. He
That
got
man
size
got
15s.
15.
He got size 15 feet. And I'm just send you. I'm gonna send every crackhead to you now, bro.
Facts.
Why? Why everyone?
Nah, since points for effort. You know what I'm saying? Since
Yeah,
points
she's
for
trying
Why
effort,
to
Kyrie.
enable.
it's
She's trying to
2 points?
enable the
That's still a
insanity.
failing grade.
watch. Kyrie gonna get a call. Say, hey, Kyrie Milton. I'm telling you.
No, nah, because if I get a phone call and that happens, I gotta block you.
Dude, and I was like, when I told her, like, you was acting mad crazy, she was like, I ain't have none in a minute. I was just like, please, no. I was like, yo, I literally said, oh God, nah, this is not gonna happen, ma'am.
You needed
You
help,
gonna have
Damien.
to go
You could have
somewhere
helped
else
her.
with this.
You
No,
could have helped her.
no, I could not have
You
helped
could
her.
help her.
You could have
You
helped
could
her.
have
You
helped
could
her.
help her,
What if her
Kyrie.
insanity rubbed out on me? That's kind of crazy.
You could help her, Kyrie. You still can
Yeah,
help
you
her.
can help her.
I was unable to do so because I didn't know about any of this until just now.
Wait, so
However,
so
comma,
you're willing to help her? Is what we're hearing.
That's
what
exactly
I'm
what he
saying
said.
is that I'm
Harry,
not even in a
you
position to
giving
help her.
you giving us men the bad name right here, man.
That's
You're not
facts.
supposed to fuck crackheads.
That's not true. In
Yes,
fact,
it is
you
true.
are giving
Yeah,
us a bad name
you
for
giving us a
slandering
horrendous
her
name, Kyrie.
in a public space. Shame on you.
No one told her to fucking act crazy.
Shame. This is true.
You're
So
wild.
after I said, I was like,
Nothing's stopping this one. Nothing's stopping this story. Go on, Davey.
I was just like, ain't no way this is happening. I'm gonna need you to not be here. She was like, but please, I really. She was like, but please. I was like, nah, bro.
Please.
I had to hit her with the I'm a loyal man. I don't cheat out here. And she was just
But
like,
please.
she was like, okay, just keep your options open. I'm gonna come over there in like 2 days. I was just like, no, the fuck you're not.
Yo,
I was like,
yo.
please no. I
So are you
told her
gonna
right on the
like
phone, if you come in,
relocate?
I was like, if I see you come into the gym, I'm clocking out and leaving. Ain't
I
no
take
way,
off the
boy.
next 3 days.
Hey,
Facts. Oh,
where
go
you
ahead.
gonna go? She's gonna follow you.
And it's crazy because my manager was right there next to me, and she's looking at me like, "What the fuck kind of conversation are happening?" And I didn't even mute the phone, and I was like, "It's the crazy bitch that came in here like 10 minutes ago. She on the phone." So I go back to hang up, and she was just like, I kind of like how what you called me. I was just like, nah, goodbye.
Yo.
I was
Oh
like,
No.
not
no!
into the degradation and everything. Nah, goodbye. I just banged it.
It's just not okay.
I was like, Jen,
You
please.
banged it? Oh no! See,
I
see,
banged the
yeah.
call. I banged the call.
Nah, no,
I
Damien.
closed it.
You couldn't say
I
anything
canceled
else.
it.
You was thinking about it.
Kyrie,
No, the fuck I
you
wasn't.
is
You
toxic.
thinking about it more
You
than
is
I
a
am.
toxic
You
ass
talking
nigga,
about you
Kyrie.
banged it?
I be
Come on,
thinking
you
Tay is
banged it.
bad, but Kyrie, you worse right now, nigga.
What are you not? No.
Stop
What you mean you
enabling
banged it?
this.
You
Wait,
terrible.
hold up.
Yo, yo, yo,
You cannot say it with that. I'll make it sound like
yo.
I don't.
Whoever
I
listens
will
to this
not clap
podcast,
any crackheads. Nah,
Well, Tay, you
whoever
are a
listens to
deviant,
this
so it's
podcast
not
in
out
the
of your
future,
forte.
I'm not a demon. I'm a demon. Don't forget. Nah,
You are a
nah.
deviant.
Kyrie, you
You
are a
are
You
like
demon.
try to
You are
try
willing to
to
clap
interchange
crackheads.
words like one was better than the other, nigga. They're both bad.
I
mm,
yes,
yo,
yes, it
yo.
is.
To
One's
whoever
for
listens to
crackheads.
this,
One has some sort of standards. Kyrie
Hey,
clearly
hey,
has none.
whoa, 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 hold on. We're not getting into this right now because at the end of the day, you're wrong.
would it be better if I told you she might have been a dude? Would that be better for you, sir?
Uh,
No.
yo,
In fact, it make
why
it
are
even
you?
funnier for you because you didn't really fucking for you, my man.
Yo,
No, no. It sounds like this is more up your alley. But I just want to say to whoever listens to this podcast episode in the future, just know that this man Black Magic Kyrie really do not care about his bros. You see him enabling all this shit. He don't care about us.
Damien, all I'm saying is that she sought to you for help. All I'm
No,
saying.
you're saying I should have helped her. That's not good.
I'm just well, I ain't say you had to do exactly what she said, Damien. I'm saying you could have done anything else. Help her.
No,
And
no,
you toss her
yeah,
to the wolves,
her
to
your
the
way, bro.
wayside.
no,
Toss her to
no.
what? Wolves, nigga. There was no wolves. She was the wolf, nigga. What are you talking about?
Right.
And she
She was a wolf with rabies. What are you talking about?
Eric, I was 20% scared for my life. No,
20% scared.
20% is still failing, Damien.
no.
Nah, Damon,
You're not right.
no
You're
cap.
not
I
right.
would be surprised if she had a knife. Like, if you did, I wouldn't be surprised she had a knife or something.
I mean, I
Or,
carry one on me at all times
No,
too.
but I mean,
So
or low key, she probably, if you got a cup, she probably had some roofies in her purse or something. You went missing that
yeah,
day.
she probably would have. Like, it's a miracle. Nothing else happened inside that place.
Can they like get her in trouble for like like public what was it like
No. What they're about to
I
really?
say,
She
she's
can't
mean,
not
get.
gonna be able to get in trouble
I mean,
for.
she ain't, she wasn't even using her real name and nothing like that. So, and they didn't even know what the hell she was because
Oh,
she called
gee,
the
I mean,
cops.
cat
She
mama,
called the cops
yeah.
after she left. So, I was,
I'm telling you, Damien, you gotta relocate.
no,
Ernest,
I was
Uh-huh.
such a stressful Saturday. Like
Ernest,
Jesus
Uh,
Christ,
real quick.
Damien, how recent was the story?
it was
How
last
long ago?
Saturday. It was October 30th.
Yo, yeah.
It was October 30th.
I'm telling you,
Oh
you
my
need to go.
goodness.
Eric, why you think I wasn't in the party for these 3 days? I was
All
recollecting my
you was that traumatized?
nah,
Look.
yo.
You was
Nah,
that
I felt
traumatized.
that. Nah, I understand why he did it. I completely understand why.
That was low key worse than when the time that two crackhead ladies chased me down the street. That was even worse.
Ernest, I'm not gonna
I
lie to
kind of
you.
want to hear the story. Now I kind
What?
of want to hear
Nah,
this
nah, but
now.
hold on before he tell that. Ernest, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I
yeah.
know what I said about Kyrie's picture, and I know I said about using the sun, Ernest. I found a
Yeah.
different one. I'm gonna have to make an emote. Ernest, it, it's 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 the stupid peanut butter and jelly sandwich picture.
That's
Oh, Eli, you can use this. Eli, you can use
horrible.
this joke
That's
photo I took in at the bar.
that is completely disgusting.
That peanut butter and jelly sandwich photo.
That's why would you do that?
It's gonna be an emo.
I don't want to hear that. I
I'm
don't.
totally
We
making
don't
an
want to hear
emo.
that from you.
I'm totally making it an emo, yo.
There's a lot that I just don't want to hear from Kyrie.
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay,
You can't be trusted.
Kyrie,
I
you
can
no,
certainly be
no, I
trusted.
can't. Kyrie,
At
I
least
can't.
more than most of the people currently here.
You said I'm what?
I can be trusted more than most of the people that are here right now.
I would
No.
never support any of you getting involved with
And
some crazy
you
chick.
are definitely bottom. Well, yeah, you're close to bottom tier, Tay. Close.
Well, Kyrie, well, for you, Kyrie, yeah,
You
I
know,
would happily set you up. Don't get me
after
wrong,
this
as a joke, yes,
conversation,
I would happily set you up. But
you drop
most
some
people in here,
info.
no.
No.
Either you or Ernest, mostly Ernest.
Ours
That
is
was the
just
most.
TV.
That
What's
was
good?
such a stressful hour. Like Jesus Christ, all at 10 in the morning. I wasn't even up properly for this.
Also, Eli, I'm gonna save your phone. You probably could use this for an emote.
Mhm. Oh my god. Just
Now,
the rest of the podcast listener, I told all of them I plan on making most of these niggas into emotes.
yeah,
But
and the only funny
but
discussing for me right now is like the literally the worst possible option.
but Damien, can you please tell a story about the two
Hilarious.
crackheads that were chasing you?
Oh,
I want to hear this. I want to hear about this. Like,
Oh,
forget.
this
We could
this
put,
was around the time where I wasn't a sales rep for my gym. I was just a lowly front desk associate. I closed the gym. I'm coming home, and mind you, I live in a pretty crackhead infested area. So this
Indeed.
story's not all too surprising that it would happen at one point. I just wasn't prepared for it, dude. It was a long day. I think I did a double that day. I was tired. I'm coming home. I get off the train. This was a few years ago. So this was back where I wasn't a chubby boy that I am now. I was a sexy beast. So I understand why this happened to me.
kind of.
So I'm walking to my house.
I keep forgetting that you're chubby too. I keep forgetting that ish.
Yeah,
He,
I'm
he
I'm
he's
chubby now.
he's like hyperbolic. He ain't that wide.
Now you wanna give me some compliments, Kay? Now you want to lift
Damien,
me up? You was trying to bring me down
what
like
are
2
you
minutes
on
ago.
about?
You was praying for my downfall 2 minutes ago.
That is not true.
You said I should have helped the lady. You enabled
I
her
said
actions.
you could have helped her.
No. Mm-mm.
Could, woulda, shoulda.
I say you are this minute dive into a
Either
crackhead.
either
You
way.
I
did.
ain't say I want him to at all. I was on the wrong details, but go on ahead. Distract
Either
me from
way.
your story.
So I'm walking down the street, and these two ladies who didn't really look like crackheads to me, and they walk out to me and they was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm telling you, when they didn't look like crackheads, they did not look like crackheads. They look clean, they look kind of decent, and I'm just like, mm-hmm. This about to
Define
be my.
kind of decent.
I give them like a 6.
But like on the cleanliness scale, did they at least have a shirt on? Is
Yeah,
that it?
I give them a 6 in looks, and I'll give them a 2 if they look like a crackhead. They ain't look like crackheads to me. So I'm like, oh, this is about to be a swan night. I'm tired. I could use some motivation, some uplifting.
Little something, something.
So yeah, I can use a little sun right now. I don't gotta be home anytime soon.
Kyrie.
So
Oh, I'm so glad I can share this shit on stream, bro.
I'm like, yeah, it
This
was
is the
like,
emote chat. This is gonna be an emote.
oh, I gotta see the email.
Nah, I gotta freaking go, man.
But yeah, so I'm just like,
Oh, God.
"Okay, what's up?" And it was like, "What are you?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" And they're like, well, what's your nationality? And I was like, I'm Puerto Rican. And they was like, "Ooh, we like Puerto Ricans." I was just like, "All right, shit, okay, cool." So they was like, "You trying to go somewhere fun tonight?" And I was just like, "I'm gonna need you to be a little clear on where this fun tonight is, because considering the neighborhood that I live in, that was already mad sus. The fact that they came
Tay,
up to me
what the fuck,
at,
Tay?
the fact that they came up to me at like 10 o'clock at night was already sus enough. And I was just like, and what exactly would we be doing at this fun spot? So literally, she goes into her bag and she takes out what the fuck is this, Eli?
That's Tay. That's the picture Tay sent me.
I can't even see it right now.
First of all, Tay, what the fuck kind of sweater are you wearing? What is this coon behavior I'm sensing
Oh
right now?
wait, now see, now I definitely gotta see what this is.
This was
Even
for
more, even
Halloween.
more.
And hate on the sweater, Damien. I got many compliments on that sweater. You can hate all you want.
Yeah, because you live in fucking somewhere that don't matter,
I got
No,
I
and the
got three
people
snaps
going
there,
and
back
three.
to it. I gotta see.
the
I got
people
three
there have
snaps.
bad judgment.
I got three snaps and three numbers. It worked completely fine for me.
No, and, and Kyrie, this is gonna be a good emote. This is gonna be such a good
This is
emote.
gonna be such a great emo.
This is gonna be such a good emote. But yeah, so she pulls out the bag, and I hear see a needle in her hand and some
Oh,
substance, and I'm just like, oh nah.
no
She was
cap,
like,
Damien. No cap, Damien. I thought it was gonna be a condom, but you then it went to a needle.
yo,
Oh
Tay, not
nah.
now, not that you say the word condom. There's a whole other kind of small story that I had on Halloween, but we gonna save that for later. Cause I'm, but like,
Why is your life in shambles?
is that Nick in the back of that photo?
Probably is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Why he smiling like that?
Oh, you think that's bad, Damien? I got you in 4K too, nigga.
That's a little.
I got
I
you
got
in
you in
4K.
4K.
Please tell me it's a fucking busted cut from my freshman year.
Oh
Got you in
Yo,
4K,
no.
Damien.
oh nah, yo, I forgot
No.
about this too.
Oh.
If Eli, if you
No.
don't make that into an emote,
Yo,
bro,
bro,
I'm gonna be so stressed.
yo. If I didn't get limited on what emos I could make, bro, then I gotta ask my other friends for help too, cause they said the process is weird.
You look
But
like such a butch in this freaking picture.
Yo,
Oh my gosh.
yo, I forgot all about that photo, bro.
mm.
I forgot so
Oh,
much
you
about
think
it.
that's bad, bro? You think that's bad? Hey, y'all remember this joint? Y'all remember this joint? Yo, yo,
Was
yo,
that when
Tay,
was that when Jermaine and
Tay.
What
Justin
the hell is in your
ate
hair?
wasabi, bro?
Yes,
And they
yo,
Oh,
they were so
yo,
stressed.
yo, Tay.
Oh well, wait.
This is
You say what was in
Tremaine.
my hair?
Tay,
This is it's a paper rose. It's a paper
it's
rose.
a
Why,
paper
why is
rose.
that in your hair?
Cause why not?
Yo, Tay, the last
We were
picture.
making a statement?
Oh,
Oh my god.
But anyways, I'll answer questions about that later. Go on, Eli.
The last picture is Tremaine, and we went to eat at this Chinese buffet, and he ate like a whole spoonful of wasabi.
Oh nah.
That's
I
yo,
was there for that.
nah, him and Justin were so stressed out, bro. It was so
me,
crazy.
bro.
I don't know what in God's green earth made them want to do that.
Ooh, I would drop this in Discord, but I don't know if I could get banned for this, so I'll save that for a different day.
You can
But so
what?
after those two ladies take out that shit from their bag, I'm just like, oh
You
hell nah.
What did he pull out
I'll,
again?
Some
I'll
Needles.
needles and substance. He said.
Um,
This one at the time two crackheads chased me when I was coming home from work.
and
So
I know that.
after I was just like, oh hell nah, listen, most I'll do is smoke weed. I'm not about to dive any deeper than that. y'all gonna have to chill with that shit. And they was just like, you sure? Because we got crack back at the house too and everything. I was just like,
What?
Yo,
excuse me?
yo,
I was like, oh, y'all bold. Y'all some crackheads. And she was like, only a little bit. And I was like, damn,
Only a
y'all don't
little bit.
Only a little bit.
give a fuck. I was like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all crazy. I was like, y'all a little too crazy for me. I'm crazy, but I ain't like y'all. I started walking away and they started like following me. And they was like, you sure you want to come with us, sir? You're very cute, blah, blah, blah. We just trying to have a good time tonight. I was just like, nah, I'm good. And I turned back for just for 1 second just to see if they still following me. And Shorty started running in my direction.
Oh
I was
nah,
like,
that's a get out type shit.
it was both of them just started running. And I
What,
was like,
needle in hand too?
yeah. I
So
was
you
like,
telling me if they
nah.
would have just freaking slipped and fell, they would have injured themselves right there on concrete?
Probably.
It's no bueno. It's no
There is
good.
no bueno. And I'm just like, oh hell nah. I just start running for my
Oh,
life.
I gotta bring
And
this back. Ah.
um I was gone. And they were just like, please come back. We just want to have some fun with you. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing none of that shit. I literally they was dead chasing me for a good minute. Like, and one of their stories was fast. I was like, I actually have to try and run away. At first I was just kind of running, to keep a good distance. Maybe they'll give up. But one of them started picking up speed. I was like, oh hell no, you saying Bolt Doe to trying to kill me? Please no. And that was the time I got chased by crackheads afterward.
You should
And
just
what if you actually didn't outrun them? What if all of this is part of your crack hallucination?
Don't insult me like that.
I don't know, dude. You should pull out the blade for that one. Oh nah,
I didn't
again.
have a blade at that time. This was a few years ago.
Again,
I
we're
think they're trying
praying on his
to.
downfall.
I
Yeah,
think
yo,
they're
you're
trying
praying
to.
for my downfall again. Yo,
I
punk ass.
am not praying for it. I'm asking you a
No,
hypothetical question.
Why are
no
you
cap.
imagining hypothetical scenarios where I am not safe?
Nah, Damien, no
Because
cap.
we already got the future where you were safe.
Damien,
And the
no
other
cap.
ones isn't important.
Damien, no
It's
cap. I
just
probably could. I could see after Kirk's bad decisions, I could probably see them probably
no,
like
no,
join
no,
with
no,
him.
no, 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 no.
This
I
nigga
don't know,
turned into
Terry.
a robot.
Oh
I'm gonna
my,
need
yo,
you to
nah,
calm that down.
nah, bro,
Nah, Terry.
yo,
With your past
yo,
decisions, I could see
yo,
you going with.
No, no, no. You need
I'm
to cease
clipping that.
this.
I gotta
No,
clip
you
You
that.
need to see your shit.
I gotta
no.
clip that, bro. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, yo.
Eli, I'm gonna need you to reevaluate your friend because
No.
he's
Why are
showing
you
his true
affecting
colors
these
today.
people, huh? Well, why is
True
that?
colors today.
I don't know if I could call somebody acting like this, my friend. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know
Yeah.
what?
You know,
That's cool. Remember that.
whatever
If
happened to
I were,
Uno?
Eric, you're a danger to
we
yourself.
did the Uno game already.
That's cap.
Just one? That's cheeks.
Your
It
cheeks,
was a lot of
and
rage that
not the good
happened.
kind.
It was a lot of
I
rage that
am
happened in
cheeks.
that game.
And those are my two stories that took up mad long.
Yeah.
That was mad entertaining. Can't even cap to it.
Oh man, bro. If we get into story time back, bro. Oh, this shit is different, bro. Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
god.
it'd be hard out here for your boy, guy. It'd be
I got
so hard.
I got homeless people stories, bro. I literally got chased by a dog. Like, what did I go to work on Tuesday? I got
Was it a
chased by a
Chihuahua?
fucking dog.
What kind
Nah,
of
it was a
dog?
pretty big dog. It was like a pit bull, my nigga. I had
Because
to
if it
run
was
to
a
the trash
Chihuahua,
style.
I understand.
Nah, fuck chihuahuas, bro. I hate.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm a
fucking
lot.
thing
Don't
I
ever
wouldn't
do
be
that
chased
shit.
by one, bro. I would kick it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. In GTA, I would kick a dog. In GTA, of course. I'm not
Nah,
gonna
he
lie.
meant real life, people. He meant real life.
In
And you
GTA,
really did. You really, really did.
real life in
Making me
GTA, of
known.
course.
Making me known that Eli is happy to kick a dog.
and this is
No,
why
no, no,
he's
no,
not
no, no, no,
allowing me
no,
as much.
hold on. No, don't put falsities on my name. All right. First of all, a
Y'all
Chihuahua.
heard it.
Okay, a Chihuahua. Don't do falsities on my name.
And
Y'all
and
heard it.
and
Y'all heard
again,
it.
That's
you're
even
not
worse, nigga.
allowed your
If you
munchies.
gotta kick a chihuahua, you a whole bitch.
That's not true.
Nah,
I hate
he's
Chihuahuas.
right.
I'm not saying I condone animal
Bitch.
abuse, but Chihuahuas are a different breed.
Chihuahuas are the worst. And literally, and finding out that the reason Chihuahuas are as annoying and as bad as they are is people's fault makes it make even more sense as to why I should hate them. They're the worst, and it's people's fault.
Uh huh.
These folks
A
been
lot of things people's fault.
serious, bro.
I hate
The
Chihuahuas.
one time I want to play this nigga and they ban him.
Let a Chihuahua follow me, and I'ma kick it. Don't if you own a Chihuahua, don't let the Chihuahua
Again,
chase me. I will kick it in GTA, of course.
again, stay away from my
Not in
dog.
GTA, mind you. Not in GTA. Okay,
GTA, of course.
this nigga mean in real life.
Yeah. Real life in GTA, of course.
You
You
know,
guys an animal
Justin,
abuser?
I gotta remember that you're a minority because every single time I talk to you, I can't picture you as one.
Well, you've seen what he looks like, though.
Okay.
What are you talking about? You can hear it in his voice.
It's a very bad picture. Of course, like I've seen it, but like, it doesn't sound like one. So I'm not here listening to this man, say yeah, when I'm like, you're not part of me. Get out my business.
To be fair, if he was white and from
I
Tay's
don't
town
have.
specifically, I would be like, I see why he think he can. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
Like, and this is not on Tay's end. I just be like, I wouldn't be surprised if they lived in that kind of neighborhood where they had black friends that condone that action.
I'd have to rebuke
I
and
mean,
revoke a lot of things.
Heism is a coon, so
I mean, that is true.
Y'all love throwing that shit out.
I
It's
can
working for
tell.
me.
There is no
unless
beard that I
unless
don't love throwing out there.
unless Tay himself
Oh, moist.
can
I
genuinely
don't.
call
Yeah, I
Heisem a
can't.
coon,
Yeah.
he's not a coon.
He indeed is, though.
Hey, we only
Yeah,
got 3 people here.
I would say only really one person here qualifies to be a coon. Mm.
And who's that?
All on chicken busting.
Watch, he gonna say me. I already know you are.
Justin, I wasn't, but in defense, you did have some terrible times in high school.
That was high school. You can't judge me on that. Well, you can, but you
yeah, you
shouldn't.
can. We judge Ernest all the time for stuff he did in high school.
That's facts.
Stuff I didn't do. Yeah, you're right.
Like stealing his best friend's potential girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff I didn't do.
Stuff you
Like I
did do.
You
remember,
know,
like
and
I
we judge
remember,
you for gang banging in high school all the time.
Facts.
That
like the one time.
say don't say some crazy shit.
I'm not. But I'm gonna tell you that did do this. Where I could called you out. We were on the first floor in high school. I think it was the end of the class, end of the day. And I called you out for saying the hard ER. And not even a minute later, I think it was like pretty much a classmate of ours, right? And then later he goes stupid, and then he just dropped the hard ER right then and there. Not even a
Said
minute
it
later
Right
after
on
as
the
a
fucking
floor.
call.
joke,
Not
though.
even
It's
a
not
minute
like
later.
I wasn't even being serious.
No,
Not even a
no.
minute later.
Not now. You know why, Justin? Because you said you
Who?
openly admit that you don't like this dude either.
Who the
So you
fuck are
said
you
it from
talking
a
about?
place of malice? That's crazy.
Who are you
And
talking about?
I can partially see it.
I'll say it off stream.
Oh my gosh, bro.
What I understand is you have some deep-rooted issues.
That's
Well,
what it
if you
sounds like
need
to
Now
me.
what
if
I'm
you need
going to
somebody to express your issues, you can talk to him. You know,
Oh
he
my god.
that
and,
is
and, and Justin, I wasn't going to say you. I was going to say Ernest, low key.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it too. I was preparing my whole thesis statement because I'll slap you. But you know what?
Ernest,
We ain't there
Ernest,
yet. No,
Ernest. You let
No,
your man Saheem be
no,
homeless.
Hey, what's
no.
up,
What?
Gilly?
But for a good
You
reason. For a good reason.
Well,
For a good reason, Ernest.
and no, no. Well, you see, in this defense, like the given circumstances in which conversation was surrounded,
Hmm.
he had good reason.
You're leaving out the whole like argument as to why I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Making me just sound like I'm a freaking criminal backstabber. Like, nah, I'll leave him for
Well, no,
dead.
see, Ernest, you are those things,
No, I'm
but
not.
not of good reason.
I'm definitely not.
see what I'm saying?
I mean, Ernest, like I mean, Kyrie calls Tay a deviant, but I mean, Ernest is
I'm
literally.
not.
Oh yeah, they're both bad.
This is the start of deviancy.
That's
I'm not.
facts. Yes, you are. You
I'm not.
stole your best friend's potential girlfriend. If that's not a start to
I
deviancy, then
didn't
I don't know
even
what is.
steal anybody.
That's not even the start. I'm telling you, Ernest was gang banging back in the day. He killed like 7 people in his freshman year.
In GTA.
Hmm.
At best, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Damon. When you said that, that's not the type I thought you was talking about.
Yeah, it wasn't mine either.
I thought you was talking about Ernest was in the mix of
Listen,
things,
Ernest just
like
pass out.
Dark Side of Hollywood type ish. Like Gilly, I'm not doing.
Oh,
All
What?
right,
what's
What?
nah,
that?
What?
nah,
What was that?
nah,
The
cause
fuck?
Are
Did
you
this
okay?
nigga
my
just
this is my
die?
this is
What
this
just
no
happened?
no
I'm
no
so
no.
confused.
My friend is an idiot, and he. I'm gonna tell you what I've been dealing with for like the past day. He gon' he
You have friends?
Okay.
I'm in one of my streamer friends unrated chat, and this nigga
This is what
Gilly
you told
gonna
me about
come
a few
in.
days ago. Or
It's it's
something different.
it's something different. This nigga Gilly gonna come in talking about, do you guys think fish swim?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, they float.
whose man is this?
And then he's like, think about it. He was like, cause do they really swim? And I'm like, yes, they swim. And it's what their form of move. And I'm not gonna get into it. So he wrote in chat. He was like, ask them if fish swim. And that's why I got annoyed.
But is water wet though?
I looked
Shut
up the
up.
That's
answer to
not.
that because I got tired of the conversation, and it depends on which definition of wet you're using.
What other definitions of
Yeah.
what are there?
Cause it's like, all right, like, hold on, let me break it down. Cause it was like, if you're talking about wet as in something that was dry and then came into contact with liquid, then no, because water doesn't come into contact with liquid. Liquid is water. But if you're talking about, if you define something
That's
as
that's
wet.
not. That's not true. Oil is a liquid, and
Wait, Justin,
water
let him
can't
finish. Let him
contact
finish.
water.
Wait, let him finish real
Well,
quick.
you would never say
Okay.
somebody's wet if you pour oil on somebody.
Yeah, you're wet in
You
oil.
could. You would.
You would? If you put
Yeah.
oil on
Yes.
somebody,
You could definitely say they were wet.
you would say they're drenched maybe, but you wouldn't say they're
But
wet.
If you're drenched, you're wet.
Yeah, you're not dry either if you got oil
I
on
mean,
you.
I don't know.
No one ever says drenched, and it's impossible to be drenched in something and you're dry.
I don't know. I don't see oil as being wet. Like I get that it is, but it's not one of the first things that would come to mind if I think of, oh, something's wet. Like if I saw somebody had oil in their hand, I wouldn't say, oh, he's wet, or he's wet with oil or some shit like that. Like
Oh, you wouldn't say it like
My
that.
hand. No, you would
You would
say your
definitely
hand
wet.
is soaked in oil, or your
Yeah, yeah,
hand,
yeah, yeah.
I
So
I would literally just say he
which
has oil
is
on
a
his
form
hand.
of being wet. So
I would literally just say he has oil on his hand. I wouldn't even say he's soaked in oil.
oh, even so, like because he is now covered in something
oil.
as the property of making him wet. Like if I put water on the desk, the water made the desk wet, so it's now wet.
Exactly.
If
Well,
I
that's why.
put
Okay.
oil
Well,
on
all
the
right.
desk,
Back to
it's
the
not
initial
wet.
thing. Like that's why they're saying like there's just two ways to look at it. It's like if you're saying as in when liquid came into contact with a surface or a solid and made something wet because the liquid made it wet, then water's not wet because water can't make itself wet. And oil doesn't make water wet either. And but then there's like if you're defining it as like a sensation or a feel or some shit like that, then yes, water is wet. So there's technically two answers to it. It's a perspective answer. I'm not saying 100% that's the right answer. Like I said, I looked it up because I got tired of this shit just to see what answers was, and this is the most common answer that I found with it being between the two things. Take and do with that what you will, honestly. Because if somebody asks me if water is wet, I'm gonna say yes because it's fucking wet. Like I I understand if you think it comes into contact with a solid surface, it makes something
Well,
wet, but I don't know. I don't care. It's wet to me.
your first reaction is to say it's wet, it's because if you touch the water, of course you're gonna feel wet.
Yeah,
But it itself made you wet. It's
I get that. That's why I said
it's the stimulus that makes things wet.
as this perspective on where you're looking at it from, it is wet to me. And honestly, it'll probably
Hot
be the
dogs or
most
sandwiches.
ignorant thing. What?
Hot dogs or sandwiches.
Hot
I don't
dogs
care what
aren't.
anybody else says.
Hot dogs are not sandwiches.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
Yes, they are.
not. No, they're
It's
Yes,
meat
not.
they are.
Oh my
between two
god.
different. It's
It's
meat
not
between
two
buns.
different pieces of bread. It's a single piece
Not,
of
I
bread.
didn't mean to say, nigga,
You
it doesn't
gotta have a
have to
single
be
piece of
two
bread for
different
a
pieces
sandwich.
of bread. It could be one singular bread slice, and it's still a fucking
No, because if
sandwich.
it's one singular piece of bread, it's not a sandwich
So hold
anymore.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Is an Italian sandwich an
Let me
Italian
talk.
bread
Let me
considered
talk.
not to be a sandwich?
You can
No,
separate
nigga,
you.
it's
You
just
can
a fucking
separate
meat.
it. You can
You can
separate
separate
it.
it either. Yes, you can.
Eli, hold on. So a meatball sub, most of the time, is it not freaking separated? It is not separated, right? It's one thing. Oh, that's a sandwich,
I'm
right?
not gonna say most of the time because it can literally be either or. But when you
Okay,
eat
so
a
since
hot
so
dog,
we have
is
a
the bun
sandwich?
is never separated on the hot dog. It's only
No,
separated if you
no,
accidentally
no, no.
break
It's a
it.
sandwich. It's a sandwich.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, so if you break apart the bun, is it a sandwich then?
Technically,
No, it's a sandwich either way.
no, it's not. It's not a damn sandwich.
Yes, it is.
And no, it's
It
not.
is a
Yes, it is.
It
sandwich.
is not a
It's a whole
sandwich.
sandwich.
A
You're
hot dog
having
is
a
not a
me
sandwich.
argument right now. You need to stop it. Alright?
I would
When
say
you
I
say
would
it,
call
that
it
doesn't mean anything.
a piece of French bread.
French, Italian, same shit.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Hot
Thank you.
dog is indeed a sandwich, yes.
It's
Thank you.
not a sandwich.
It is a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
You're
I
Most
don't
being
eat them, so I don't have
ignorant,
an opinion
alright?
on it.
I do not care if you try to throw a legal definition at me. It's not a damn sandwich.
It
Because
most definitely is.
first of all, if you're gonna try to use like what the food people try to define as a sandwich, fuck them niggas, alright? Because
What is the food people?
half the time, I want to say not FDA, somewhere along the lines of some not FDA specifically, but somewhere along the lines of those kind of like you have overhead people for every kind of thing that goes on, and so like they try to make the distinctions to make it clear so that certain things fall in lines with certain rules. So I don't know. Matter of fact, I found who it is right now. The USDA, U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Mm.
So we got farmers telling us what's a sandwich.
And I'm not. You're not gonna tell me to trust these people when these are the same people that made the bullshit ass food pyramid that fucked up half of these niggas' health. So hell
Well,
no.
no, hold on. You can't blame them on that with different times.
Different times, my ass, nigga. They did it for the money. I don't care if it's different times or not.
It was also different times.
I don't care. They did it for the money. They still doing stuff now for the money.
Well, of course, for the
I mean,
money, like
you gotta
it's
choose.
America.
Okay then.
It's not an excuse.
Yes, it's a perfectly good excuse not to trust these people. That's like saying when black people didn't trust getting the vaccine, saying that because of the Tuskegee the damn what is it?
Airman.
Experiment.
Not airmen, no, because
The
it's
Tuskegee Airmen.
it was the Tuskegee Airmen.
Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
Thank
Or
you.
you mean the
Experiment. That's like saying, oh,
no.
because this is that we know the Tuskegee experiment happened. I don't even think that's is that the right word. I don't think it is. We're just gonna roll with that for now.
That's
But
a
that's
very
like
different
that's
The
situation.
that's
polio,
like
the
saying that
polio.
just because that happened, that's not a good reason as to why you shouldn't trust getting the vaccine from the government
That's
now.
a very different situation.
They set the people's health up to fail for money. It's a very similar situation. The only difference is one was racist and this is not.
How do you know it's not
It's
You
racist?
a
can't verify that you can't
What?
verify that this
What?
is not a product of racism.
it was a global thing.
Okay, okay, you saying that would make it lean more towards my point.
No,
No, it really wouldn't.
You just
the
said you
vaccine
can't
wasn't made
hold
for
on, Kyrie.
money.
Hold on, Kyrie. Because he said you can't justify that this isn't a product of racism. That means if it is a product of racism, that's even worse.
But it's not.
I never said it was. I said it was fucking up the health of everybody.
Yeah, so that doesn't make it racist.
That's what I said.
I mean, you could look at it like that, considering um
I don't have to
considering
because everybody in America followed the food pyramid, and the food pyramid was wrong in a whole lot of ways and fucking up a lot of people's
Wait,
health
wait,
and
wait,
diet.
wait, wait, wait. Can you catch me up to speed? What happened?
hot dogs are sandwiches, and then it became about the food pyramid.
Yeah.
And I heard it with the word racist. Like how? I'm
Uh,
trying. I'm so done.
It was
Because
talking about
Why
comparing.
you always lost?
They were talking about
Eli's having a me moment.
I just because you say it doesn't mean it's true or accurate.
But go on. Explain. I just wanted an opinion on this.
Because I said that just because the FDA, no, not the FDA,
USDA.
the USDA claims that hot dogs are sandwiches, doesn't mean that I'm gonna take their opinion for it. When they're the same niggas who invented the food pyramid, which messed up the health of general Americans. It was all lies that they did for money.
Now you say you're not gonna take their opinion, but it's factually a sandwich.
It's what?
It has formulaic like ingredients to make it a sandwich.
It is one piece of bread.
but
It
it's
doesn't
folded.
matter. It doesn't have to be two different pieces.
No, no,
And
no, no,
even
it does
then,
not.
what they're like
It's folded. The bread is folded, so that means the hot dog itself is sandwiched between two sides, so it makes
it's
it a
literally
sandwich.
sandwiched.
Yeah, it follows the accurate definition of the word sandwich.
It
So
has the meat. You can put in the condiments as you please. It's literally a sandwich.
yeah, Eli, it's a sandwich.
I will never call it a sandwich.
You don't have to
I
call it, but it just is.
don't eat hot dogs like that, so I don't really have an opinion on this.
I'll never call it a sandwich.
Okay, you would never call a burger a sandwich. It's still a sandwich.
There are people that definitely call burgers sandwiches though. Like you, who calls a hot dog a sandwich?
Well, it's a sandwich.
Curry, just because something is technically this doesn't mean that we call
I'm
it that
not
or
Yeah,
we
saying you
I
do.
have
don't
to
I like
call it that.
I know that there's quote unquote rules for it to follow and shit, my nigga. But if we ain't calling it that, then what the fuck am I classifying that for?
Well, it's still the only classification. You can't say it's not it when it clearly is.
I feel like we should be able to in this scenario.
No.
Niggas be calling themselves trees when they're not trees. The fuck,
Well, they're dumb. Why are you bringing them into this?
nigga. I'm just saying. If
No,
it don't
but
like a hot dog. All right, fine.
Well,
I took
unless
it. No,
they somehow
I'll admit. I took it a little bit left when I said that. Fine, my nigga. But we
You,
don't call hot
now
dogs or
you
burgers
went all the way
sandwiches, my
left.
nigga. Shut
You
up,
went
Tank.
all the way
We
left.
don't
You
call
went
hot
all the
dogs
way
and
left.
burgers sandwiches, my nigga. The fuck is we identifying them as sandwiches for? There's no point in calling them sandwiches. It literally
well,
serves no purpose. Like it's like when we talk about having a scientific name and then you have like the regular identifying name. What do we need a scientific name for when it's easier to have the regular
that's
identifying
the same
name?
thing. Like, why call us freaking Homo sapiens then? They just say human. Of
Okay,
course.
but
Well,
all right, but right. So I could think of a scientific reason for that, right? Like whatever, for whatever purpose in scientific field of work, I could think of whatever reason for that. If you work in the food industry, what purpose does it ever serve you to identify a hot dog or
Because there's
burger
many
as a
different
sandwich.
sandwiches. Like if you want a hot
But
dog, then just say you want a hot dog. If you want a burger, just say you
what
want a burger.
purpose does it serve you to identify by any means a hot dog or a burger as a sandwich if you work in the food industry? Even if you were breaking
Because they're specific things.
even if you were breaking down the rules on how to cook them, it would still serve you as no reason to call them a sandwich.
And
It
then,
would
I
think
mean,
about it like this, because like there's no other name for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, you just put peanut butter and jelly inside of the freaking bread. You call it a freaking sandwich. But look at freaking meatball sub. You ask for a meatball sub, you want a meatball sandwich. Nobody does that.
all right, but watch this though, right? We call all dogs dogs, right? But there's different
Yeah, and there
classification.
are
But
breeds.
hold on. But there's different classification of dogs. You got golden retrievers, you got labradors, you got bulldogs.
Yeah, breeds.
It serves right. You got different type. You got different breeds. It serves a purpose. It serves an actual purpose, my nigga. Right?
And the
But
purpose
what
of calling
purpose?
a hot dog is
There
to
is. It serves no purpose to call a hot dog or a burger a sandwich.
but you're doing it in the reverse order. Like the general term, you know, the dog is a general thing, and then you have the prefix go to the freaking neutral that desk. Sandwich is the general term, and underneath that, the freaking hot dogs, the burgers, and the freaking subs. That's what we're talking about. You're
Okay,
not
all right,
even
fine.
looking
All
at
Classified
right,
under
okay,
sandwiches.
a sandwich is a general term, right? But in what purpose does it serve in today's
it. See, you
society
think about it
for
in the
anybody who
well,
wrong
work in the food
order.
if you want
industry?
to be progressive, you could call it a sandwich.
That's
Like
not
you're thinking
even
about it in the
progressive.
wrong
That would
order.
literally
If
be
you want to
regressive.
call a dog, fine, it's a dog. You want to be specific with it, then you further go by his
Okay,
breed.
and when you think of
Therefore,
dogs, you think of all different kinds of dogs. When you think of sandwiches, you think of cold cuts or bacon, egg, and cheese type stuff. You don't
yeah,
think of
yeah,
burgers or
sure,
hot dogs.
but
Also,
they
Damien, this ain't got nothing to do
still.
with being progressive. It's great arguments at this point.
Damien, if we know you're a bigot, you
It,
know well you know what be progressive.
it's the peanut butter and jelly sandwich argument all over again.
Oh, what
We're
is
not gonna
this
get into that.
argument
We're
about?
not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into
Nah,
That's
that.
a very different
I just,
We're
I
situation.
not
just,
gonna get
I
into
just
that.
want to hear the gist of it. Sum it
No,
up.
cause you gonna get a nigga started. You gonna get a
Two
nigga
Nah,
started.
sentences. Well, then
Justin,
mute
stop.
yourself, nigga, because I just
Justin,
want to.
no, stop, no,
Cause
Well,
stop,
it's
then
not
send
just
it
me.
to
stop.
me,
It's
nigga. You
not
got
just me.
my
Cause
snap.
No,
me and Ernest is on the same side on this.
Send it, Tay. You've got my snap. How about that?
I wasn't
Uh,
involved in this argument.
But you clearly know something about it, so just
you were there
send
for the
it.
whole conversation,
Just,
Tay.
It's literally not even worth it.
huh? I didn't hear
It's
shit you
not
just
even
said.
worth it.
I
Look,
just want to hear.
It's not even. You're gonna be mad disappointed. It's just leave it at that.
Fuck it. Skip. Next.
Anyway,
all I'm saying is that it
I
serves
want a
no
sandwich now.
logical purpose to call either of them a sandwich. Like the only reason the conversation came up was because people thought about it. But how useless is that fucking conversation? What's the point of identifying a hot dog as a sandwich? It'll never serve an actual purpose. That's all I'm saying.
That's not true.
How is it not true? What purpose would it serve? When you
Because
go to
people
a
are
restaurant or
mislabeling
anywhere,
it.
you're never gonna find hot dog in the same list as sandwiches. It will always be hot
That's
dog
not
or
true.
sandwiches. What?
I've definitely seen lists of sandwiches where a hot dog is listed.
No, it doesn't. That's like Uno coming out talking about you can't put a draw four top of draw two. Who cares? Niggas gonna play by their own rules anyway. As we have been.
What kind of a comparison is we're leaving this?
That was such a terrible
It
comparison.
was a good comparison.
No, it
Again,
wasn't.
Eli.
Like
Again, Eli,
just
you
because
went left with this
look,
one.
because
You're having a me moment.
no because literally it happened the same way. It both happened the same way. When somebody asked Uno about the draw floor rule, Uno dropped what the real rule is. That didn't change anything. Somebody asked about the is a hot dog a sandwich thing. They came out, they said what they said. A hot dog is a sandwich. Did that change anything? No, because you don't find hot dogs underneath the sandwich list. So it was an apt comparison.
No,
Somebody did.
I mean,
no.
it did change things because I'm pretty sure there are people out there who gonna call a hot dog a sandwich, and I'm pretty sure there's people
No.
out there who follow that
Who
Uno
the
rule.
fuck goes and says, "Can I get a pork link on a sandwich to define a hot dog?"
See, you're making it sound dumb on purpose.
Okay, you say
Yeah,
it. You say it.
that's
Go ask
understandable.
for a hot dog without using the word hot dog while using the word sandwich in it.
But then see, why would you do that?
Because it serves no purpose, nigga. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
It doesn't change anything. You go, you ask for a hot dog. You don't ask for
You
something sandwich. You ask for a hot dog. You go to a hot dog
Yo,
vendor,
you
not a
want
sandwich
you
vendor.
Eli? Who asked for just a sandwich? That means literally anything.
I
Do
said,
you want
I
a
said,
freaking
I
turkey
said,
sandwich? You want
I
a peanut butter
said,
and jelly
I
sandwich or a
said,
chicken sandwich?
I said, describe to me how you ask for a hot dog while ending it with the term sandwich. Like how you have a ham and cheese sandwich, turkey and cheese. Describe to me asking for a hot dog
That
while
same
ending it with the word
argument
sandwich. No,
can
no, do
ask for a
it, do
meatball
it. No,
sub.
Damien just said somebody out there gonna call a hot dog a sandwich. So describe to me how you ask for a hot dog while ending it
Ask
with the word
for a
sandwich.
meatball sub before saying for meatball sub. Well, what do you want?
You
You
call
want
it a
meatball
meatball
sandwich?
sub.
Who
Nobody calls
says
it.
that?
Okay, would you ask for a hot dog
Who said
sub? Do you
meatball
ask for a
sandwich?
hot dog sub?
Would you want beef balls with tomato sauce on a
Hey,
sandwich?
Exactly.
yo,
Like,
On a
what?
sandwich?
what you,
hey yo,
nobody says that.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds fucking.
Hold on.
But it's still a sandwich though. You don't break it down.
Shoot,
You're not
we say
breaking
All
it
right,
down
all right,
to
sandwich
the
means
fine,
chicken
fine.
for the
basic
pie.
No,
pork.
no, no, no,
You
Don't
no.
end
know.
it. Don't
I
end
have
it
a
with sandwich.
perfect. I have a
Ask for
perfect
a hot
example.
dog without. Go ahead.
So what if there's a sale on sandwiches and you be like, you ask the person, is there a sale on sandwiches? And they're like, yeah. And then you be like, all right, so can I get a hot dog? That's a sandwich.
What?
this whole
Repeat
argument
that.
down. I
I'm
think yeah,
sorry.
Repeat
What?
that.
Yeah, you kind
yeah,
of lost
yeah.
me.
Because wait, because you said somebody out there gonna call this.
Yo,
Oh, because they use sandwich in that term and then ask for a hot dog afterwards.
Yeah, a hot dog sandwich.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure a regular person would still ask, does hot dogs count in that? They wouldn't just say, can I get a hot dog after somebody confirmed the
not
sandwich.
Well,
After.
it
says
already
burger
counts, so they
sandwich.
wouldn't ask.
Yeah, it already counts as a
I am
sandwich.
certain somebody's gonna say, do are hot dogs included?
Nah.
No, because considering the person is asking
So if
already,
somebody says sandwiches are on sale, all you niggas just assume that includes hot dogs.
yes, because it's a fucking
Y'all
sandwich.
are capping out y'all ass right now.
That's
There's
not
no
true.
way.
If they say sandwiches, I'm like, okay, all kinds of sandwiches. I got hot dog and a sandwich.
But you said what kind of
Nigga Kyrie.
sandwiches first?
No, they're not. I'm
I didn't say
saying they said the sandwiches are on sale. I'm like, okay, bet. That means they just have a bunch of sandwiches on sale. I'm like,
You're a man,
that probably
Kyrie.
includes hot dogs.
And never did hot dog cross your mind when they said sandwiches.
That
You're capping.
no, it
You
crossed
you
my mind.
there's no way in fucking hell. Before this
You're telling
conversation,
me?
there's no way you see sandwiches on sale and you assume that included hot
I
dogs.
literally started the conversation with hot dogs and sandwiches. Therefore, it was on my mind. How
Kyrie,
did you halfway
why did
down?
you do this?
No, 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 no. You're not out here in the real world going to
You
talk.
know
You
who wants
you
for a
you
hot
are
dog
not
sandwich?
fucking
You're
going to
asking
see.
for
You're
who
not
asked for
fucking
a
going to
burger sandwich.
BJ's or
No,
Costco's, and
you know
you are not going to
for a
BJ's
burger
or
sandwich.
Costco's, and they're
That's
like
like
sandwiches
burger.
are on sale, and you think that includes hot dogs automatically.
I would.
I mean, it might
You
be in the
got it.
back of my mind, but
You
it's still
got it.
there.
No, don't say fucking back of your mind, nigga. Shut the hell up.
It might be my last
No,
choice, but
hell
it's still
no.
there. It's
Because
still there.
if somebody says we have dogs for a sale, I'm thinking all types of dogs. Somebody says there's sandwiches for sale. Nobody fucking thinks of sandwich except for Kyrie apparently.
That's not true.
It's not true. Kyrie's not the only one who thinks like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. The minority of people in America think hot dogs apparently.
Because y'all wrong. You don't want to
You
admit
gotta
it.
cater to everybody. That's what equality is.
Equality don't exist.
Well, you gotta get it.
You, not mislabeling.
Why?
Did you just say people like me?
Yes, mislabeling. Not giving it
You said
equality.
people like me. When you just out here trying to sell your whole friend to some crazy ass chick having Tourette's in the gym. No, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna try to justify yourself here. You was being evil in the stream earlier. Don't try to make yourself a saint. Don't try to make yourself a saint and paint me a villain. You was out here earlier. No, nigga. Hell no, nigga. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
let you do
yeah,
that.
nah. You a different kind of monster for that one, Kyrie. No cap.
Okay, I don't need to hear this from you.
Kyrie, he wanted Damien to
You
smash a
do
whole
not need
crackhead.
to hear this from you, cease.
Kyrie, he usually
I
want Damien to be
do
down bad
not
as you.
need to hear anything
You
How
want
the
from
fuck go come over here and talk
you.
about people like you? Like you ain't just trying to sell your own friend out. What, nigga?
I
you
will. I
you
will.
try to you try to whore out your whole friend. Crazy.
Yup.
Damien, how does this make you feel?
You different. And that's the representative for your hot dogs and sandwiches people right there.
Makes me feel kind of sad.
So if you like people who think
So
hot
who's
dogs
the
is
real villain
sorry,
here?
not think,
Who's the real
agree.
villain here? So who's the real villain here at the end of the day here?
Society.
And you were
And
part
don't
of
tell me
that.
I'm wrong.
It's funny that you
Well,
asked that because we
Kyrie,
were talking about the villainies of regular customers for the workplace.
Yo,
yeah,
our freaking conversation shifted so hard.
it really did.
That's exactly how I want to.
Menace.
That's exactly what I want the
Out of all
fucking
things, I didn't think it would go in this direction. Of all things,
Didn't need to happen. It was
No,
funny
nothing
regardless, but
happens.
like there's no way you could predict that the conversation would just lead to this.
Nah,
From
nah.
nine to
Hmm.
I'm
five
I'm
problems
I'm
to
about
this.
to I'm about to get real
You
evil.
you could soft predict it.
Nah, I'm about to get real evil because like now I'm seeing that the same nigga who thinks of hot dogs when he hears sandwiches, the same nigga who built his peanut butter jelly sandwich like that bullshit. See,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
see,
Yeah, he
Wait.
got you right
No,
there.
how do you
see.
build your peanut butter
This
and jelly?
Yeah.
How do you
No,
build it?
now we can get into it. Now we can get into it. We can
Justin.
get into it.
Just because
Yes.
apparently not going to be anybody's month. This is
Wait,
how
hold
I
on. There
make
should be
my
wait,
peanut butter
wait. There's a
jelly.
photo, right? There's a photo
Shut
of
the
it somewhere,
fuck up,
right?
everybody.
Wait. There's a photo of it, right? Of how he did it, right?
It's
I
he
well,
he took a picture of the
it's a
finished
finished
product.
product. It's me biting into the sandwich. You can't really see what's inside.
Okay, got
It's in
you.
the Discord tape.
Now, Justin, here's how I make my sandwich. I take one slice of bread and I slather the peanut butter across the bread. Now, me
Okay.
personally, there
Uh-huh.
is going to be more peanut butter than jelly. And the logic for that, right, is because on the other piece of bread, I put a thing of jelly right there in the middle, right? And then when I put that bit on top of the peanut butter bread, the jelly is going to spread itself. It goes and then
Yeah,
goes across.
exactly. That's how I build my
Thank
PB and
you.
J's.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, when you see those, this man even spread it right. He freaking spread it
That's
like a
how I
freaking
build my PB and J's, and
man
I
spread
can
saying
fucking live
man
off
spread
that
it like a
stuff.
5-year-old. Just like put it in there and hope for the best. Like
Because
You're
it
not
does the
hope.
job
You're
itself.
not hoping
Ernest,
anything.
Ernest, Ernest, break it
It just
down,
spreads
Ernest. Break
itself.
it down, Ernest.
disgusting.
When you squeeze, or not really squeeze, but when you put that other slice of bread on there and just push down slightly, the jelly spreads itself,
Thank
Of
and
you.
it
course, the
spreads
jelly
evenly.
Nigga,
spread. It doesn't spread
if
evenly all the time.
first of all, if you put that small amount and then it spreads, you're gonna taste less
It's not
jelly.
even a small
You're gonna
amount.
taste less jelly. If it
Why do you
spreads,
think we put less peanut butter on there, motherfucker?
nigga,
Or I
all you
mean, why do
got,
you think we put more peanut butter on there? Because
No
we
amount
like
of
it peanut
jelly
butter
on.
heavy.
all
Now
you
clearly
gotta,
enough that it goes across the sandwich.
all you gotta do, my nigga, is just put the peanut butter on regularly and just put the jelly on the other sandwich regularly, and you'll be fine.
That's exactly what I just described.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's
You different.
literally what I just said.
You different.
You're on crack.
You different.
You're on crack.
Ernest, please tell these niggas how to build a PB&J sandwich.
You get 2 pieces of
Granted,
bread.
there is
No,
the
Ernest
other
is
way
talking.
that's much
Ernest is
more
talking.
complicated.
Shut up.
No,
Ernest is talking.
shut the fuck
He
up.
was talking.
There's the other way
Shut
that's
up.
much more
Ernest
Wait,
complicated.
was
hold.
talking.
Let
You,
Ernest speak.
You
Let
know
him
what?
speak.
You
Let him
know what?
speak.
you
Let him
No,
speak.
no.
spread
Let him
I
you
see.
speak. Let
spread
him
the
No,
speak.
fine.
jelly
Let him
across
speak.
the.
Justin, just let Ernest speak.
Who
Nah,
the
it's
fuck
fine. You know
does
what?
it?
It don't even matter because like freaking we don't need to talk to these crackheads.
Ernest,
We don't need
you're
to.
just mad. You're mad for no reason. It
No.
makes the sandwich.
You're
What is
you
your
are a
beef
you're a
with the
monster.
sandwich?
You're a monster. That's what the beef
You're
is.
a monster.
You're a
Oh, you're
monster.
being blasphemy. You're trying to prove me wrong by saying the exact same process that I just said.
Do you want to take that? You sure like that's like the freaking the bar you want to go off of?
Yes, because y'all don't
Mm-hmm.
make any sense.
You don't make any sense.
You don't
Ernest,
make no
Ernest,
sense,
Ernest,
stupid.
Ernest, Ernest, do not let this man interrupt you again. Please go ahead and explain to the audience how we make a PBJ sandwich.
Bread, 2 slices. Get the peanut butter. Get the jelly. You freaking spread the jelly. You spread the peanut butter on either side. Well, I didn't say either side. I meant either slice. Slice. There we go. That's better.
Hmm.
Ernest,
Shut
what
up
is
and
wrong
let him
with you,
finish.
Ernest?
Shut up and let him finish.
He
What do you
finished.
want?
He literally
He
finished.
didn't finish. He had a pause in his sentence. You know he
And
struggles with
what
talking.
could you
You know he
possibly have
struggles with
in that
talking. You
process?
know he struggles with talking. You let him finish.
I already put the
You
peanut
know
butter in the
he
jelly on the table.
struggles.
What else you
Stop
possibly
bullying
do?
Ernest. You know he struggles.
No,
Nigga, they snub him in the same
what else you
sentence.
possibly do? He already said you spread the jelly and the peanut butter. Like,
No,
what
He
else
what
you
you
do?
didn't
know?
finish.
Y'all
You
freaking
gonna
spread it
put out the
evenly.
crust, you big baby?
You're
Don't you
bullying
dare!
Ernest. You let him finish. You know he has speech troubles. You let him finish.
How you defend him and snub him in the same sentence?
It's how it works. Unfortunately,
You sound so defeated.
Go ahead,
you
Ernest. Don't
spread
let
it
this man bully you.
evenly across the bread.
Evenly.
Don't evenly.
Jelly. It doesn't spread evenly, but okay.
Yeah,
Yes, it
there are
does.
two different kinds
Yes,
of
it does.
If
substances.
you spread the jelly properly, it spreads evenly.
If anything,
When
peanut butter
you
is probably hard
smack
to
the
spread.
slice of jelly onto the peanut butter, it spreads across the thing.
No, you talking about you put a dollop just so the rest can spread. If you just
That's not
spread
a
the jelly
dab.
properly, you have a
Why
consistent
do you
amount
keep
of
calling
red
it a
jelly to
dab?
cancel out
If
for the
people
peanut
do
butter.
that's them. I'm not putting a dab of jelly. Now, there's definitely not a whole lot of jelly. It's like a circle the size that, like about the size, no, a little bit more than my index finger and my freaking thumb would make.
Nigga, you are
Just
depriving
separate those
yourself of a certain amount of jelly just because you're scared of the amount that spreads across when you squeeze the
scared.
sandwich together,
You're
nigga.
you're not scared
You're
if you
clearly
know how to
scared.
do it. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, hey.
if you don't want to
How
can't
about
measure it, then
hold
say
on,
that.
hold on, everybody, hold up. How about we lower our voices, okay? Let's keep it low. So nobody's yelling over each other. If you just put a little bit of jelly on there, and when you put that bread on there, and it spreads the jelly around the peanut butter, right? Right? Am I right or wrong?
Indeed, indeed.
Okay. And then when you take a
No,
bite, you're
it's
still
almost
getting a
order.
bite of peanut butter and jelly. What's the issue?
If you just spread the jelly on normally across the bread, you don't gotta put it all the way across, but across the bread like a grown ass man and not acting like a 5-year-old putting a little dollop on because you're scared to get your jelly on. And you don't have to worry
But
about
Why
some
anything
people,
spreading out.
some
you
people,
keep
some
saying
people
a
don't
down?
like
A
that
down.
much jelly. Some people
If
like
then
just
lower your peanut
more.
butter content.
Then you're not getting enough peanut butter.
That's your problem. Because clearly you can't handle the amount.
But
That's because
why is you what? Why are you scared of the amount of peanut butter? How about that one?
I'm
Why are
not
you putting too
scared.
much of
If
it?
I
Like you
have
can't
if
handle
I
it.
have a lot of peanut butter, I put enough jelly to balance it out. I don't gotta worry about putting a little
Okay,
dollop in the middle because I'm
so
a
then
grown ass
I
man.
put something that's enough for me. It's
right,
balanced.
exactly.
And you keep trying to bring up a little dab. Ain't no goddamn
Cause you
dab.
keep talking about you put a little bit in the center to spread it out, bro.
I didn't
If you
say put a
if
little bit. I just said put the jelly in the middle.
if you
Where
just
are you
if
getting
you
this little
just
bit?
take
Look,
a butter knife, which is
everybody,
if you just
voices.
take a butter knife,
There
which
we
a
go.
butter knife's actual whole job is to fucking spread whatever you're putting on the other
That's
object, you just spread the
a whole
jelly
minute
across.
of effort that can just be done in another action.
You
Take
keep
two
talking about
seconds.
a whole extra minute, nigga. It's not even a whole extra minute, nigga.
You
It's
can't do
another
that. The
dish you
peanut
gotta
butter from
wash
the
too,
consistency and the
nigga.
texture.
Like,
You have to
Who is
spread the
using
peanut butter
two
like that.
dishes to make peanut
Jelly
butter and
doesn't work
jelly?
itself.
Who is using two dishes to make peanut butter and jelly?
What the fuck are you talking about?
This nigga just said that's a whole other dish you have to wash. Who's using two
It
dishes to
is a
make
whole
peanut butter?
nother dish.
What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not.
How is it a
Well,
Who
whole
here's
wants
the
to
other
one
dish?
thing.
who wants to do all that?
You got the
Boy,
same plate.
yes, nigga, the fuck? You don't put your two slices of bread on the same plate. You know, you have one half on the other side, one half on the other side. They both coming together in the
One
middle, nigga.
voice. And
Yo,
I don't use a plate when I eat a sandwich because it
It's a
just makes no
towel.
sense. I just
You just put it in your hand and shit.
I put it on the counter, wipe down the counter, and when I'm done,
So why are you washing dishes? Wash
this
dishes.
your man's
If
Curry.
you're
This your
using
oh,
a
man's.
counter, how
no.
are you bringing
When
up dishes to
with the
wash?
spoon, and
What
then
spoon?
the
Nigga, you use
fork,
a
or
spoon?
not fork. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say fork.
Nigga, you use a
Uh,
spoon?
A fork.
yeah, spoon for your peanut butter. Oh
This
my
is what you
god.
have backing
Nigga,
you up. This is what you have backing you up, Kyrie.
you use a spoon to take out your peanut butter rather than
Justin,
just
what the
a
hell's
butter
wrong with you?
knife like a normal
Yeah, that
person?
way I get a when I go to do the jelly, I get a nice amount of jelly on there. I get one simple, small little spoonful of jelly right in the center.
Okay, no. See, he's saying little. I don't know what little is to him.
It's like a
Dog,
teaspoon.
dog, you just take a
Uh,
fucking butter knife.
Just
You
like
just
take
stick
this
the
scoop of
knife.
jelly and you
You
just dip.
stick the knife in the peanut butter and you just spread it across. Why y'all using a spoon to drop this shit? You just if you spread it
It
across with the
it's
butter knife, you
mainly
don't
for
gotta
the
worry about
jelly.
it being chunky.
You
You
don't
put a
gotta do it.
butter knife on the jelly too.
If you have the jar of jelly, then fine, whatever. You get the knife. But if it's a little squeeze jar, yeah, you just squeeze it and slap.
You
It
get a
does it
squeeze
by
jar.
itself. It's jelly.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
it
lie.
doesn't matter.
I will never buy the
Yeah,
squeeze jar of jelly. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
Why not?
I don't buy
You
that.
too bougie
Cause
for a squeeze jar?
nigga, first of all, bougie would be getting the squeeze jar. You fuck nigga.
That's cap.
What do you mean that's cap? Bougie will be getting the squeeze, so you don't have to do manual
That's
labor.
cap.
If you have to do less manual labor to get your shit, then that's bougie, which would be the squeeze jar.
No.
Yes, Tay, 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 Tay.
The
Yeah.
jar of jelly is like definitely more presented as the rich
Nigga,
person jelly than the squeeze
if
jar.
you get a bagel, you get the jelly or cream cheese on the side. You don't squeeze it out. You have to manually take it and get a knife
Well,
and
that's
spread the shit
because of how they distribute it.
because
There is no
that's a
squeeze thing for
regular
that.
way. But if you're bougie and you don't want to do the manual labor or spreading your shit out, you get the squeezable shit like a 5-year-old child.
No.
No.
Literally, if you are doing less manual labor, that is the bougie way of doing things.
That's
And
not entirely true.
for the most part, it is, especially here in this country that we live in.
So
Literally,
you're telling
if
me
you go to an airline and you stand in the you stand in the regular line to get in the airport, that's regular. But if you get yourself like the Delta Express or some shit to get you an easy pass to skip past that big ass line, that's considered bougie. You know why? Because it requires less work. So if you use a squeezable jar that requires less work than
no.
going in,
If
are
you
you?
show me a squeeze jar of jelly and a jar of jelly, the more ghetto option to me looks more like the
Did
freaking
you just
squeeze
say
jar.
more better?
I said the more ghetto. Word here better.
Oh,
You think
okay.
I'm supposed to
So you
sleepy?
think the ghetto
Oh,
option? You
more
think the
better.
ghetto option is getting the squeeze jar,
The
nigga?
the squeeze jar looks much more ghetto than the freaking jar.
Oh, that's because they put less
That is not
effort into it. They just screw on the thing to squeeze out the
Look
tube.
at what you just said.
Don't. Oh my God. Yo,
Nah,
yo,
you're all over
Yo,
the place.
nigga,
Nah,
Kyrie.
Kai, I'm be honest with you, bro. That's kind of
Nah,
bougie.
you can't tell me
It,
anything that
it,
you be
it
using when you
no,
go
it
freaking on knife and fork and some dishes.
Kyrie, if
might
you
like it.
use which one is more bougie, Kyrie? Bar
And,
soap or liquid soap?
uh,
The liquid soap.
see,
Why
I'm
do
bougie
you
because
get
I too
that?
use the liquid.
I'm not gonna say if it's bougie or not. I'm just saying in
Actually,
comparison to
nah.
each other. I'm just saying in comparison to each other. So why do you get that the
Man,
liquid
that
soap?
depends.
All right, which one is bougier, Kyrie? A regular rag or a loaf? A loafer,
A loofah.
a loofah. Which
And
one
a
is
loofah
bougier?
is definitely like more bougie. You
Why
can
is
just
it
get a rag
bougier?
anywhere.
Why is the loofah
You can get a
bougier?
rag anywhere. That's mad accessible.
That's not why it's bougier. It's
And
bougier
most
because it
definitely.
literally requires less work, whereas a rag you have to rub the soap together to get it to do the thing. Where a loofah you don't really have to do that as much. That's why a loofah is considered bougier, nigga.
I'm be
No.
real with y'all. I don't even know what the fuck a loofah is. Y'all
Okay.
saying some shit I don't even.
Okay.
All right, Kyrie. What's bougier? Putting shampoo in a filled up tub of water or dropping a bath bomb?
I never heard anybody do the first one you
The
just said.
bath bomb is definitely.
How have you never heard anyone do that?
You don't say you never stopped up a tub and then put the shampoo water in? Not shampoo,
Like
shampoo
champ,
soap.
like
Not I said shampoo. My bad. Um,
yeah, that's why I was so confused.
bubble
Like,
bath soap. My fault.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
shampoo.
bubble bath
That's
I
soap
way.
or
always say
bath
the
bomb.
bath
I'm
bomb.
gonna
Shampoo
say
is
certain
real
people
good.
do and just don't do it though.
Just
Bruh,
do it. The
a bath bomb is like $1.
That's so much cap.
I'm sorry. Where do y'all shop at? That a bath bomb ain't $1.
It depends on what kind of bath bomb you getting.
I mean, I don't shop for bath bombs, so I wouldn't know.
Well, me neither, but I still know it's $1.
But a bath
It,
bomb is clearly the bougier option. Now, why is the bath bomb the bougier
Nigga, it's
option?
$1. What
N-
you mean?
If you getting cheap ass bath bombs, yes, nigga. But if you get the luxurious shit that pricey people get,
I
that people who
only
want
say
quality
that
bath bombs get,
because
nigga.
freaking in
I'll
media,
be
freaking high class people will be. Actually, yeah, high class to upper middle class people just be sitting in their tubs with it. So that's just media's fault. I'm putting that in my head. It just looks more class, especially with the freaking candles. Nobody does that with like the other alternative.
Why do you get for all this other stuff where it's clearly bougier because it's an easier way of doing things, but you don't get that for the damn jelly?
Because squeeze jar looks more
It
ghetto
doesn't
than the
matter
jar.
if it looks ghetto. It's about the accessibility, nigga.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like to me, the
To
rag
squeeze out
compared
the
to
jelly,
the rag is acceptable to anybody. Any old Joe can just get a rag and do
a
whatever with
loafer
it.
is accessible to anybody
People,
too.
no. People be looking for loofahs. Like at 9 times out of 10, you're getting a rag to wash yourself.
It's not even 100%. I said it wrong. You know what? It's not even really the accessibility, nigga. It's about how much easier it makes your life when using said object. Like making your own coffee the regular way or getting a coffee machine. The coffee machine is considered bougier.
coffee machine is like $10.
Oh my god, it's not about the price. Shut up.
I feel like it kind of is a
maybe the
little
cheap
bit.
ones that you be getting at the dollar store now. Like
My
generally
guy,
speaking,
you don't need a super fancy coffee. You don't
You
need
don't
that
of
need a
like cup
course
super
you
shit.
don't
fancy coffee
need it.
machine,
You,
but
But
all
it's
you
like the
bougie.
need.
You
point,
why like if you in that high class life, nobody's buying a $10 coffee machine. Like even rich people don't
exactly,
buy $10 coffee machines, even though we talk about how they dress bummy because they know that the rest of the material blah blah blah. They don't buy no $10 coffee machine, nigga. They buy expensive coffee machine. They buy these workout mirrors that they be talking about. They buy all this other
exactly.
like high living stuff because it makes your life easier, which is why it's bougier.
But if you're someone like, for example, me, I'm pretty fucking bougie.
Nigga, you
But
weird, nigga. You can't say
that
you bougie. You out here talking about dollar bath bombs and $10 coffee machines.
you're talk. You keep talking over people, bro. You gotta let people finish what they're trying to get out. I'm pretty bougie.
Y'all dead ass talk
Look,
over me like how many times?
I know. That's why I was trying to let him not talk. I especially did it to you. I can admit that. But um, I can admit
Y'all
that
small bullshit.
if I really wanted a coffee machine, I would just go to Walmart and pick up a $10 coffee machine. And that's like, it's not necessarily the best, but it's a fucking
It's a
coffee
job, Joe.
machine.
That's
well, if
not
you were
being
bougie,
bougie then.
you
If
would
you
get the
literally just
best.
exactly, if you literally just admit it's not the best, then you're not being bougie.
bougie would you be getting like a Keurig or some shit?
No,
Exactly.
hold on. But did you just not describe that? Essentially, it's not about name brand stuff. It's more about making your
No,
life
that's not what I
easier.
said. I said
You didn't
I
say it
didn't
was
say it's
about
not about name
making
brand.
the.
I didn't say it's
Keurig
not
would
about
make your
name
life
brand.
easier though.
It's
And Keurig is a
and
name
so
brand
would
as well as making your life easier, which makes it like twice as bougie.
Because coffee
it's
makers don't make
still
tea, and
And
Keurigs can make
and all
tea and
coffee makers ain't
coffee and
even
other
built the
stuff.
same. You can
coffee
actually tell
makers
the
can make tea. What
yeah,
are you
they can
talking
make
about?
tea. Not all
No.
coffee
Yeah,
makers can make tea, but and even
not
then, there's
every
like
single one I've bought can make tea.
ones
And it's
that
not.
you've bought. But as I said, not all coffee makers can make tea, is what I said. And even then, nigga, there's a difference in the coffee makers and how much price you pay. Like you can tell a high end coffee maker from a low end coffee maker when you drinking the fucking coffee, and depending on what kind of stuff people use to make the coffee, there's a difference.
How long have you people been drinking coffee for? Because I've been drinking since I was like 9.
I ain't been
I've
drinking
been
coffee
drinking
like that,
coffee.
but I know a bunch of
I've been
people who
making
And
drink
coffee.
coffee.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot tell the difference. I can tell the difference between
Nigga,
a pot of coffee and
nigga,
a coffee machine, but I
nigga,
can't tell the difference between coffee
I'm
machines.
so
nigga.
I'm so confused where he's getting at.
I
I'm
am
confused as to where he's
literally
getting
a
at now.
barista right now. I literally deal with coffee people and people who are bougie about their coffee
Because
damn near every time I
he's
go to
talking about the
work.
quality of the coffee. That's what he's talking about. And I'm gonna be honest, I cannot tell the difference between a low end coffee machine and a high end coffee machine. Currently, we have a high end coffee machine. I can't tell the difference between that shit and the shit we had before. Coffee is coffee.
To you, but you could never say that if you deal with people who be drinking coffee like that. You drink coffee on the lower scale, not on the higher upper class scale, my nigga. If you was to say that to all these other niggas, they would tell you that coffee is not coffee, nigga. There's a difference. It's actually wild to me. I don't know why you think that
It
opening
does
a
not.
jar, and I wasn't even gonna talk about you, nigga. I don't know why you think that opening a jar and getting a knife and having to manually take your jelly out is somehow bougier
I
than just
still don't know
squeezing out
about
the
the
jelly.
knife. That's a little bit extra.
Knife or spoon? It's not even extra. I'm just gonna say knife or spoon.
There you go.
It's not extra by any means.
Yeah, I don't even eat peanut butter and jelly something like that. But I see most,
With
I
the
see
knife,
most
you
people
gotta
use it with
balance
butter.
the jelly on there when you're trying to get it out, and you might
It's not
drip it
that hard,
off.
nigga. If
See,
you just hold the
yeah.
bread next to the jar, nigga, you just pop pop right there.
But if you got the peanut butter already on the bread, you might risk touching the bread
You put the
to the
jelly on the other.
jelly.
You put the jelly on the other slice, nigga.
But see, because then when
What?
you
Nah. What the hell are you talking
You
about
put your
now?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yo,
You put your peanut butter
yo,
and
I
jelly on the
put my
same slice?
on the same slice. Yep.
Don't talk to me, nigga.
You're on the
Whoa, whoa,
bench.
Don't
whoa!
don't talk to
Run
me,
What?
away.
nigga. Don't talk to me, nigga.
Go,
hey,
go,
Kyrie,
Why
go,
would
go,
you put
go.
them
hey,
as
Kyrie,
separate slices? It's just
What we?
boom, boom, and
Oh
then there
my
you go.
god.
So you
hey,
telling me
Kyrie,
you put
this what we had
jelly?
you had backing you up. This what you had
Yo,
backing you up.
No,
this
see,
man's
what you do is when you go to spread the peanut butter, you spread it in a circle, right? And then that's like then you just put the jelly in there and you put the other type of bread on there and then you
peanut
when you go
butter
to
in a what?
then you grab the sandwich and
Uh,
the bread the jelly spreads out and then you eat the sandwich and you get peanut
Can
butter
we end the
and
podcast
jelly.
now? I don't feel like talking about this.
I'm literally about to end it. I'm literally about to do the closing for the
I'm
podcast.
flabbergasted.
That is your teammate. That is
I
your
don't know
teammate.
what
this what you had backing you up. That's what you had backing you up.
That's your teammate.
what do
No,
you mean? It's this simple as shit. Okay, after this pod or after whatever the fuck
Not even gonna say after podcast. We can say it right now. Nigga, you put the peanut butter and jelly on
hold
two
on.
different slices, nigga.
oh man.
You people who put the peanut butter and jelly on the same slices, devious ass niggas, bro.
Hey, this is your man.
No.
All right.
No, that is Kyrie's man. That was
This
his. That
is
was
your
him backing him
No,
man.
up.
no,
This
no.
is
That
your
is
man.
it's
No.
definitely your man.
Nah,
y'all are on the same
No,
side.
no,
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 Y'all
no. You've
are
been
brother
with
in
him
arms.
too late, and
Y'all are
this
brother
is
in arms.
so no, no, no,
Nah,
no, no,
y'all.
no, no, no. Hold on.
this,
So
this is you.
after the podcast, everybody go downstairs, get a spoon, get
I'm not
PB
doing
and J,
No, I don't.
and
I
Go
don't use a
downstairs.
spoon. I
spread
don't
it
use a
out.
spoon to take out my jelly because I'm a
Scoop a
grown
little
man.
bit
I
of
can take a
jelly
knife
on
out.
there. What are you talking about?
And I don't eat peanut butter and jelly, so we I'm good
Bro,
on that, buddy.
this is ridiculous. So with that, we coming
now.
to
Now,
the
see,
end.
I'm moving forward.
So with that, we coming
Huh?
to the end of the podcast. All right, that's the end of episode 12. All right, you see what happened here? Some heated discussions. I'm just gonna say this as a that's not a preference. I don't know what to put. I don't know what the opposite of preference is. But just so y'all niggas in the audience know, no matter how wild we get talking here, like we not like basic niggas. All right, this shit
We
don't.
hate each other very much.
I mean, besides that, we not like basic niggas. Like we don't. This shit don't stop our friendship by any means. Like, although I'm gonna have to look at Justin different for that peanut butter and jelly. nah, nah. But yeah, like we talk like this all the time. This is
I
literally how
I,
we talk like
I see
all the
I see certain people different after this episode. No cap.
time. Hey, at the end of the day, these still
Keep
my
that same
niggas.
energy, man. Keep it.
Nigga, Tate, now hold up. You said you don't even eat peanut butter and jelly like that. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. Like, what? I'm gonna finish this outro. I'm gonna finish this outro. So, yo, if you're here in the Twitch, make sure you follow and you know what I'm saying. Follow, turn your not post notifications, live notifications on, so you know when we're going live. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be streaming after this. I'm not gonna hold you. Um. But subscribe to your YouTube channel. Nobody's from New York, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, turn on post notifications, you know what I'm saying? Follow the Twitter. I don't remember the name of it right now, so I ain't even gonna say. Follow Kyrique on Twitter at follow Kyrique on Twitter, Black Magic XD. Follow me on Twitter, Chaos Be Spitting, same as the Twitch name. If you see something else that look like me, don't worry about it. That's not me. Don't worry about it. It's not me. I'm a child of God. But yeah. So with that, we finna end stream here. Thank you for tuning in.
Shout
Make
out
sure.
Tremaine. Shout out Tremaine.
Yo, yeah, shout out Tremaine. Shout out Tremaine. He's the guy you see in my transition screen right here. This is that's Tremaine right there. I'm gonna shout him out. He my homie. He be dancing. You know what I'm saying? He get light. He wavy. Let me pull up his Instagram so I can make sure I got his Instagram. It's damn. Why he made his name such a complicated name? It's mad tough to say and shit. It's Trey the Creator. It's Trey underscore the Creator, but it's a 3 and a 4 in the middle. See, I can't say that shit. Damn it, T. Like I can't say that shit. But for sure, and I post this on YouTube, I'm gonna have his shit down there. Y'all can follow him on Instagram, people's dancing vision and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? My homie be getting light out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who made it today. You know, co-host Black Magic and I hate to have to say this. The Big Idea, also known as Tay. Shout out and other co-host, other co-host Ernest. Shit to Sci Fox. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our special guest
Yep.
Justin. He's Gray Man on the screen, and my nigga Damien Sephiroth7. Also on Twitch, Sephiroth to
Also,
God. Hold on real quick, Justin. Your Twitch, what is it? That nigga ain't here. That's too bad. Go ahead, Kyrie.
new start time, 8 p.m. EST, because reasons. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what
niggas
reasons
got
are.
jobs. Niggas got jobs and shit. Same jobs I was complaining about here. Nigga got to do on Friday. So start time
I
is
got a
8
special.
p.m. What?
I got a special message. Stay away from crackheads. I'm telling you, it's not safe.
As a fact, definitely stay away
You
from
should
them.
stay away from those. Ernest,
I
Hey.
don't want to hear nothing
you
from
don't
you.
like anything.
What?
8 p.m. Eastern is what we started from now on, yo.
Please,
With that, we out.
like give good advice. You just being a